Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to your weekly Tarot Digest here on Raise Your Vibration TV. My name is Jeff, and this video is your one-stop shop for all 12 zodiac sign reading for the week of March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So whether you're tuning in for your sun, moon, or rising sign, everything you need is right here, with easy chapters below so you can jump to the signs that matter most to you. If you're someone who likes to check multiple placements or just wants to soak in the full energetic overview, this format is made just for you. And don't worry, if you prefer shorter elemental videos, those are still available on the channel too. You can find the links to them in the description or pinned in the comments below. So now, let's dive into your week ahead, starting with Aries. Aries, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So welcome, Aries. Hope you are doing well. Get ready, baby, because it is your season. This week starts Aries season, and when I love Aries season, because I'll tell you why, not only because my mama is an Aries, but because March 20th marks the spring equinox, when the sun moves into Aries. This is what we're focusing on this week, and it all has to do with you, Aries, and everybody anticipates and waits for this time of year. And it's one of the most beneficial times of the year. There are 4 of them. And as an astrologer, I have learned over the years, even when I was before I was studying astrology, I just had an innate knowing of the seasons and how they reflect with astrology. And I'll show you. We're right here. This is the what they call the natural order of the zodiac, okay? And it always starts with Aries. You've got the 4 angles here. Aries starts the first angle, that's spring. That's what we're getting into. We're coming out of Pisces season and moving into Aries season, and that marks the first day of spring, the spring equinox. So the wheel is divided into 4 of these equinoxes and solstices. We have the spring equinox, that starts with Aries. We have the summer solstice, that starts with the sun moving into Cancer. Then we have the fall equinox, when the sun moves into Libra. And that's pretty interesting that the fall marks the time. The reason why it's called the fall is because the fall, the sun looks like it falls, it disappears. And then we go to winter, where it's the lowest point in the sky. And then it builds back up to the cycle again. So these 4 times a year are a very beneficial time to align with all the energy in the solar system, including the planet, the sun. Just think of everything that's interconnected to make this all line up on March 20th, and how you can also line up with that. So Aries, this is the start of spring. It's that rush of spring when we get that first bout of good weather, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything starts to bloom. This time of year is a good time to reset. The summer has us, the winter has us reflect on what we need to let go of. How did the year work for us? What do we need to let go of? Man, it was harsh. Let's not let that happen again. This time it's going to be different. You know what I mean? It's funny how we do that. So, what I have for you is a message of spring is a renewal time, and it's a good time. And you can harness this energy by acting as the sun moving into Aries, where you get a fresh start. Okay? Love this time of year because winter is behind us. And it ain't coming back. It can try, but it ain't gonna. And it's your birthday season, so happy birthday, Aries. Let's get a message. We're actually getting 2 messages from your guides before we begin the tarot reading. So we're going to talk about the Page of Earth first. This is studious, prepared, cheerful. That's a message coming in. Okay? Let's see. Page of Earth. Page of Earth. All right. The angel message is this: We can tell you're a bit giddy about what is coming, and frankly, so are we. Embrace the future. If an opportunity presents itself, run with it, or create your own new ways to shine. You're right here, we're right here supporting you, and we can't wait to soar with you on angel wings. So something's up here. Wonderful news is coming, guys, okay? You may receive an outstanding job offer, or perhaps you'll learn of your acceptance into an excellent school. Bonuses or awards for a job well done are possible, Aries. You're ready to do something more challenging and fulfilling. Tomorrow looks very bright, and you have every reason to hope for a prosperous future. This is excellent energy for your season coming in with the spring equinox. Now, let's look up the Knight of Fire. Confident, passionate, adventurous. Let's look that up. The angel message is this: you are the perfect person to take on this situation. We are here to assist you. We want you to include us. And it says, we just doubt you'll need our help. So what this is so much to do. You're excited about all there is to accomplish, and you just want to get started. First, though, you'll want to make a really solid plan. After all, if something is worth doing, it's worth doing well. And yes, you'll need to move quickly. But you may as well have fun while you're at it. Follow your instincts and stay confident. So, this is being prepared. This is being excited. This is, but having a solid plan. There's definitely a message coming through to you, Aries. And that, just like that first rush of spring, rushing in. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Excellent. Good way to start the tarot. Now let's get to it. Thank you so much for being here, Aries. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the Vibe Tribe. You won't be sorry. We got so much coming up. Now that I'm feeling better, oh my God. Now that I'm feeling better. I didn't think I'd be saying that. I'll tell you that, guys. Wow. Wow, lots of pages. Lots of communication coming through, guys. Lots of communication. Absolutely. I'm really digging this. Wow. Okay, here we go. 8 of Cups, walking away from something, no longer serves you. 10 of Wands, doing the same thing. This is moving on, guys. Could be moving on in your job. You could be moving on, period. You could just be letting go of the past, but you are done, son. You are done. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Pages always bring in some kind of message, some kind of communication. Page of Pentacles is saying feet on the ground, okay? Practical. Page of Cups is open up to the impossible. Queen of Wands is saying embrace change this week. That's when the true magic happens. 9 of Pentacles is acting like you deserve it, and the Lover's card, well, there we are. You're definitely moving towards something. With the messages here, with messages coming in, we've got the Page of Pentacles twice. I mean, something's up. Something that's very beneficial for you. I like that. It's just it may be scary. That may be the thing, is that you got to walk away from the fear of the unknown. I would say embrace change this time. You know what I mean? You're basically holding it in the palm of your hand. Okay? I like that. Now let's get some oracles. Is that it? Yeah. Wow, they all came out just like that. Okay. Wow, look at that. Don't be tempted to sit in this. Take your power back. Absolutely. That's more fire or Leo energy there. And the Ace of Cups. We got Ace of Cups, Lovers. Maybe manifesting something here, Aries. Let's get some more oracles and see what they got to say. This is opening up to something. I'm telling you, messages coming through are going to be key to what actually transpires here. I believe that. Look at that. Wow. In the meantime, this week, let's just breathe. We've made it another trip around the sun, okay? But It challenges you to open up. And you are strong enough to do that. You have the power to do that. Change. And the Six of Cups. I mean, love is all around you. You know what I mean? And it's time to embrace that. It's time to understand that. There's good feelings and people want to love you, and it's time to open up to that, Aries. Sometimes you can be a little too cold. You know what I mean? You are a fire sign, but, you know, you may be too tempted to hold on to grudges and stuff that needs to be finally let go of. You know what I'm saying? Only you would know that. All right. Let's look at relationships because there's definitely relationship energy here. Is that it? Yeah. Could be, wow. Could be some uncertainty with the moon. Might have happened around that lunar eclipse. Maybe you released all of this stuff and there is no more uncertainty. That would be fantastic. But I'm going to tell you, you're moving into calmer waters with different thoughts, more positive thoughts, just breathing through this, feet on the ground. Queen of Cups, regulate your emotions. Let's not let emotions get to this. It's time to take our power back, to open up our heart instead of closing it and trusting our intuition big time. And an offer comes in. Again, offers this week. And also it could be an offer to travel, but you're also completing cycles here. Maybe with a Taurus, a Leo. There's strong Leo energy here. Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Fixed signs, of course. But you may be having an opportunity to travel to somebody that you are involved with. There's a lot of movement here, a lot of messages, okay? And love is all around you. Look at that. Wow. Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. All right. No more uncertainty there. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. That's, for some of you, there is this message of kind of take it easy. All right. Aries, you can be very impulsive and very, let's go. And there's a dance to this. Okay. And twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. With the Six of Cups, this could be somebody coming back into the fold, but this Lover's card kind of shows a new beginning here with somebody of like interest, you know, that match, that magnetic match. All right. Let's get a closing message, Aries. This is a good way to start your season, really. And this week is going to do it. I think maybe you took some advice and moved away from some stuff from the last tarot reading, and boy, is it already start to pay off. All right, closing message for you, Aries. What do we got? We had so many today, and I'm glad they were there for you. All right, that's it. That's it right there. And it is grounding. Again, go slow, feet on the ground. There was a big message about that too. Aries, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside, plant your feet on the ground, and enjoy the centering feeling that this brings. Hopefully it's warm enough in Western New York here, so we can go ahead and start doing that. I will do that March 20th. You goddamn right I will. And I'm not even an Aries, but I'm a fire sign. And if it's one thing I know, fire signs do need to be grounded. Because too much fire can scorch the whole earth. You know what I mean? It's time for us to release. And this is an excellent time for you to do that, Aries. All right, go slow. You got this. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freakin' Weekend, posted on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Hit the bell notification and I'll let you know when I decide to post it. And yes, personal readings are available. You'll probably see me skate across the screen. There you go. See? Yeah, book yours now. They're filling up fast. All right, Aries, happy birthday, happy spring equinox, and I will see you on the weekend. Taurus, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd, so welcome, Taurus. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I'm excited. How about you? Because you know what? This week heralds in the first day of spring. March 20th, the sun moves into Aries, a fire sign. It's the beginning of spring, folks. The long, cold winter is going to be officially over. Yes. Now, The spring equinox is a perfect time of year. Here's a visual representation of what we're experiencing here, okay? This is the zodiac wheel. This is a natural order of the zodiac. Okay, we start with Aries in the first house. These little slices are houses. Okay, so we divide the circle vertically and then horizontally. Okay, and then what we have here are the 4 seasons. You see spring, summer, fall, and winter. The spring begins with Aries. That's the first house. It begins, and then we move into summer. Then we move into fall, and fall is because that's when the sun actually falls from being higher in the sky, okay? And then the sun slowly loses light when we get to the winter solstice. We have the summer solstice, winter solstice, spring equinox, fall equinox, okay? And then the winter solstice then goes into spring. We are right about here, right about to bust out. And it's a great time to align to these energies. The spring is starting something new, being excited, enthusiastic, putting out that energy. Summer is just basking in that sun, blooming, doing as you should, okay? The fall is harvesting. When you put that light and focus into the seeds that you plant at the beginning, you start to bear fruit in the fall, which gets you ready for winter, where we get introspective. And then we build momentum. The light builds after the winter solstice. The light builds and goes right back to spring again, and we start, okay? So those are great times of the year to get ourselves calibrated, okay? Getting in tune with that energy. Just think about it. The sun's lining up. The earth's lining up. Everything is lining up. And you should line up with that energy, okay? So, Taurus, let's get a message from your guides from the Guardian Angels Messages Tarot deck. This is a different spin on the tarot deck, and I like it. And which one are we getting? We're getting the Ace of Earth. Oop. Abundance, opportunity, and resources. Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. You rule Pentacles. Let's take a look at what that means, okay? So Taurus, this card signifies a new beginning of a wonderful new endeavor. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you get things off to a fantastic start. This is a good time to launch a venture, change careers, or even go into business for yourself. Be open to new acquaintances or even old friends who can introduce you to helpful people or provide insights regarding how to get things done successfully. This card may also refer to resources that are not limited to money, but also could be gifts of time, wisdom, or material goods. From others, of course. Making sound long-term investments is also indicated when this card is drawn. You may want to set aside money for the purchase of a home, further education, or retirement. And the angel message is this. This is wonderful news, Taurus, and we are celebrating with you. Should you need someone to help you within the human realm, we are happy to connect with you to the right people. If you need help with your willpower when it comes to following through on your financial goals, we can assist you with that also. So a strong message here about abundance and opportunity with this spring equinox. Excellent. And the Ace of Pentacles is always like a new job, a new venture. You know, you're really looking forward to moving forward. Great energy. Ain't gonna lie, that's great energy. All right, Taurus. Let's get to the tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, drop a comment. It always helps the channel. Push the algorithm and such. And let's get the vibe for you this week. Anything else? No? Okay. Just said no. All right. Okay. All right. this is how it's going to go. Okay. First of all, Taurus, you're in a really bad spot here. I mean, I wouldn't say bad. You're in a negative spot. You have a lot of swords here. The 5 of swords, the 8 of swords, and the 9 of swords. What this shows me is that we're worrying about things that are out of our control. We don't need to do that. We need to open up to abundance. Remember, this card reigns over the whole reading about the opportunities that are available, because this looks good, okay? This don't look so much. You know what I mean? So they want me to put it that way. 5 of swords is let go of worrying. This is a choice you have to make here. 8 of swords is you're blaming yourself. You're not stuck. It's time to take the blindfolds off. Those crows are your thoughts, and they got you bound up. 9 of swords is anxiety. You're trying to figure out what the future holds, and that's a form of control. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is turn it on its ass. Get excited. I don't know what's ahead of me, but I know that I'm worth it and I'm good enough and the good things come my way. Well, I'm going to get excited about that, okay? The mental conflict here needs to go, all right? 7 of Pentacles is, the Ace of Earth is handing you this seed of opportunity, and it's up to you to nurture it. Only put your energy and time to things that are going to pay off. You see, the Pentacles are representative of seeds there, and with the right attention and love, it starts to bear fruit. This is a new beginning for you. I know it's scary. I know you don't know what's going on here, but I'm telling you, you're being prompted to just follow with it. Don't be foolish by thinking that you can't do it. Don't be foolish to try to almost try to control the situation, Taurus. You don't really need to do that. There's a big indication here of don't try to control it. Just roll with it, okay? All right. A tall order for a Taurus, I'll tell you that much. All right, what else do we have? Is that it? Yep, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely moving on from this. This shows with the Fool here. Definitely moving on from this attitude. Yes, the Ace of Swords is triumphant success. That's all you need to focus on. Absolutely. And things are going to start to take off once you get into that frame of mind. The universe has your back. There's communication and messages coming in this week too. And look at this. 3 threes, partnerships and alliances, and rejoicing in celebration. So what this is saying here is reach out. There's opportunities at work. There's opportunities with family. It's going to pay off. But this is unnecessary. The worrying, the beating yourself up, the feeling of lack of confidence. Taurus, we don't need that. All right, let's get some love. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, lots of mental energy that just needs to be, again, recalibrated. You can do that with the spring equinox. So what do we got for love for Taurus? What's our relationships look like? See, work, partnerships, so that kind of thing going on. Family stuff, is that it? Yeah. So let's see. Definitely messages coming in. Yeah, there's an uncertainty here with relationships. Maybe this lunar eclipse brought that up, and now you're starting to deal with that and moving on from it, from the mental anguish of it. Yeah, the 3 of Swords is still harboring some heartache. I mean, it is what it is right here. I don't like the 3 of Swords because it just shows, how many more arrows can you take? And it's time to let that go. 10 of Wands is releasing that burden. Take that risk to let this go. Stand your ground. There may be a part of you that wants to hold on to it, being resentful, all of that, or just sitting in regret. No. Page of Swords brings a message here about a relationship. So the uncertainty will be clear. Once you try to, you're trying to figure things out, and you don't need to. You need to roll with it. Put your energy and time and focus into what will pay off, not into wasting your energy here. Okay, this could be, says a lot too, addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. That can mean a lot of things here. And it causes great sorrow, but this week you can let this go and move forward into this better energy. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Maybe you're addicted to work, you know, eye on the prize kind of thing, and things start to slip. Again, don't try to control everything, all right? And marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. That could be for some of you, and you may be uncertain about that. Stand your ground. Do you deserve it? Do you deserve to have a sacred union? Abso-fucking-lutely. So take that step to allow yourself that, because this energy, the swords here, does not allow you that energy, and it's time to release that. I have 3 cards that are swords and 3 swords in the heart here. And also pay attention to 333. 333. Okay? So that's growth. That is growth. And don't forget, the Ace of Pentacles message here was opportunity and opening up to abundance. So you can change this on a dime this week, you know, just by letting things go. All right, closing message, Taurus. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Well, there you have it. And you'll feel so much better when you do. All right, Taurus, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend. It's posted on Wednesday or Thursday. It depends on what I got going on. But hit the bell notification and it will let you know when I'm posting it. And don't forget, I am available for personal readings. I should be scooting across the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There he goes. Look at that handsome devil. Available for personal readings in person and online. I'm starting to get into the groove of doing in-person readings too. So go ahead and click the link in the description and I will hook you up. All right, Taurus, have a great fucking week. Happy spring, and I will see you on the weekend. Gemini, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So welcome, Gemini. I hope you're doing well. I'm pretty excited, and I hope you are, although we've had some crazy energy going on with the lunar eclipse and Mercury going retrograde and blah, 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 blah. It's all right. March 20th, the only thing that's happening for this week is the sun's moving into Aries. And that means it's the spring equinox. That means that spring is here, folks. Spring is here. Hot cha 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 cha. That means that summer's on its way, too. 2 favorite times of my of the year. Yeah. Fall is okay. Winter is, well, I could just skip winter totally. You know what I mean? But the promise that spring brings of, the sun is increasing in light. It's darker out now. It's getting warmer. You just feel this feeling in the air, you go outside and it smells different, smells like the earth. It smells like growth. You know what I mean? It smells like the potential of growth. And that's fantastic. And these times of years, the equinoxes and the solstices are an excellent time to recalibrate ourselves and our energy to that current equinox or solstice. So in astrology, this is how the astrological wheel is laid out. This is what we call the natural order of the Zodiac, okay? And we have the wheel divided into 12 sections, and then we have it divided first into 4 sections. And these 4 sections, the points of these 4 sections line up to the equinoxes and the solstices, and also to our seasons. The path of the sun goes around, okay? And we start off with spring. This is where we're going to be at right now, is the spring equinox, and that starts in Aries. And then the sun increases in light. The spring is when we're excited. We get ready. We're making plans. These are the seeds that we're going to plant. You plant the seeds, and the sun grows in light. You nurture that. It's a very nurturing feeling. You can see it all around you that things are starting to grow, you know, with the right ingredients, with the right kind of weather. These things grow in the summertime. They're blooming. Everything's a bloom. And then the sun starts to decrease in light. What we go to the fall equinox. We have the summer solstice and then going into the fall equinox. This is when the things that are blooming are now ready for harvest. So we harvest in the fall. The fall means the sun is falling lower on the horizon. And then as winter progresses till we get to the winter solstice, that's when the sun has gone to its lowest point. And now the sun rises and grows more in light till we hit the spring. Everything is cyclic. Everything works in cycles. I've noticed these cycles when I was a child. I'm sure you have too. Everybody has. You know, how can you not? And I think that's why astrology fits so well in my universe, is because all you have to do is follow the 4 seasons, the equinoxes and the solstices, and to line up with those energies. Okay, at this time during the spring, it's time to get things ready. You know, it's time to do things. Let's change the routine. Let's get excited. We're no longer sitting in the winter and hibernating and reflecting. Now it's a time to act. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes on and on and on. I mean, it's phenomenal. Just by going by these 4 times of the year, you can calibrate along with that energy instead of being in opposition to it or resisting it. All right? So pretty interesting. Okay? Little visual aid for you there, Gemini. All right. So again, spring equinox, excellent time because that means summer's on its way. That means that there is going to be no more winter. It can try. It can try, but it's going to fail miserably. All right. So before we start the tarot, Gemini, let's go ahead and get a message from your guides from the Angel Messages deck and see what they got. All right. The Knight of Water. Ooh, Gemini. Romantic, emotional, and dramatic. Okay. Let's see what it has to say here. Let's see. Knight of Water. Knight of Water. What the hell is it? Okay, there we go. Okay. So, romance blooms and love grows. Flowers are delivered unexpectedly, followed by whispered phone conversations in the evenings that go on for hours and hours and hours. Is that happening for you, Gemini? Just listen to the message, okay? It's all the process of falling in love. Your heart soars and you smile more than you usually do. You even remember how to blush. The Knight of Water charges in with grace and poetry and knowing eyes, and suddenly nothing is the same. That's why it's important to pay close attention. The situation may completely throw you off balance. Is this really true love, or is it just an emotionally powerful fling? Enjoy the magic of this experience, but also remain cautious to heed any warning signs that present themselves. See? This may be a new person in your life or someone you've known or been with for a long time for whom the romantic flame has been rekindled. Okay, so here's the message for this. Wow, the angels can hear the pitter-patter of your heart and sense the euphoria running through your veins. We are happy you are getting to have this experience, but we suggest you stay grounded. This is a wonderful feeling, but perhaps you should move a little slower. Maybe. Okay. So, this message can mean a lot. It is a lot, you know? And for someone jaded like me, just reading those words is just making me very uncomfortable because it's like, okay, whatever, you know? But hey, this could be going on for you. This could be an influence of romance coming in. Maybe springtime is that time of year. You know, everyone's got their time of year and when they meet somebody or something like that. Mine's in the fall for some reason. That sucks. I mean, it's not, but it always seems like the fall is when I meet somebody. But maybe your time is springtime. So pay attention to that. But let's be a little bit more grounded, you know, because, you know, the romance and the, could get you a little off guard. Okay, so there could be a message coming in, pertaining to love, a partner, something like that. Okay, so just be aware of that, Gemini. And if you're feeling in the romantic mood and you got a partner and you're opening to a partner or meeting one, good for you. All right. So, Gemini, let's get the vibe for this week. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's see what we got. Okay. Is that it? Yep. All right. Come here, you. All right. Ooh. See a lot of Leo influence here. Okay. All right. This is a very simple message here. Yeah, this person could be a Leo, if that's your thing. Okay. But let's talk about this. First of all, they really want me to point right here to the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, Gemini, is a show of imbalance, that we're trying to juggle a lot of things. There could be a lot of things that have happened in the past here that you're still trying to juggle. Two of Pentacles is also trying to handle financial situations, work, home, personal, public. You know what I mean? It could be a money situation that you're dealing with right now. Okay. So again, we're feeling off balance. The Tower and the Nine of Wands here is saying that, yes, things have happened. Yes, things have probably been dramatic. We understand that. But let down your walls. Now you're kind of in a defensive position. You feel like you have to be, and I understand that. But it's really not serving the situation right now. So what that is calling for is let down your walls, okay? And that will counter the imbalance. Now, how to really get it balanced is the Sun. The Sun is a great card. This is positive. So this week is very positive for you. And it shows that you're strong enough to do this. You have the strength to do this. So this is a very positive message for you this week, and it's the spring. You know what I mean? Use the power of the sun. Get out and get some vitamin D. Maybe that's what it is, like a seasonal defective, how like we get depressed when there isn't enough sunlight because, God, that's what we need. Yeah, absolutely. So get out there, enjoy yourself. But what that really means is you're only right is the only thing you have to do, Gemini, is shine as brightly as the sun. The sun doesn't ask permission to shine. It just does. And that's what you need to do for this week is stay positive. That's how you create the balance and focusing on balance, of course. Thank you for my balanced life. See the way those just all shuffled out like that? So allow the universe to guide you. Don't shut down. Again, that's a defense mechanism. I'm shutting down. I'm not going to, I don't think the universe is working for me with all this stuff going on. It's a defense mechanism. Let that down. The Six of Cups here is showing me there could be something from the past that's coming back up that has you imbalanced. This says just stay positive. And the Three of Cups with partnerships, alliances, celebrating, things coming together here. When we focus on balance, when we don't allow the past to interfere, that's a message for a lot of you, okay? Now, let's add some more oracles to it. Let's see what we got. What else? Other messages. Sacral. All right, so it's about joy and creativity, maybe some childhood things. Healing begins absolutely with that chakra, with the sacral chakra. That may be causing the imbalance, is letting things go from the past. Big time. Listen to your intuition. That's huge for this week. And the Ace of Swords with clarity of belief. Good. All right. Pay attention to 222. That's an important message also. That's balance in relationships. Let's look that up really quick, shall we? 222. All right. Yeah, it signifies balance, harmony, and spiritual alignment. It encourages you to trust the universe and stay positive. That's exactly what this is all laid out right here. It's awesome. All right, so it's about balance and harmony, trust and faith, new beginnings and opportunities, relationships and connections, and intuition and self reflection. And it's a lot that the soulmate number is 222 and suggests a new relationship or a strengthening of an existing one. And of course, 222 is about staying positive and following divine guidance. It's like all of this is laid out right here. That's excellent. Excellent, Gemini. All right, let's look at love. Let's see what's going on in the relationship sector, shall we? Let's do this. So this is exciting, Gemini. Look at the towers out again. Saying that some shit has gone down. Could be recent, could be not, could be still something from the past. You got to look at the Two of Pentacles. Pay attention to the messages present in this reading, Gemini. You can't make this shit up. The Tower. Okay. It's time to heal this part of yourself that has had to deal with these setbacks in relationships. And it could be because you're being wishy-washy about it too. Another 2. Let's focus on balance in our relationships. There may be something you have to say with the King of Swords, and also cutting all cords from the past. Very important for you to do that. We have the Queen of Wands. So, looking at things in a positive light. Again, there is a huge Leo influence. Okay? 2 of Wands is you're ready. Again, another 2. Pay attention to what's going on here. You're ready for balance in your relationships. You're strong enough. You deserve it. And look at that. Closing a cycle here. Could be even traveling. This could be the 2 of Wands with the World card here. Definitely shows some traveling and traveling plans. Again, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, huge Leo influence, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, a fellow air sign. So again, it's about making changes. It's about standing your ground. It's not being imbalanced or wishy-washy. It's about doing the exact opposite, being balanced, okay? And focusing on balance in your relationships. Damn. And there's an offer coming in with that Knight of Water. So there could be a lot of emotions that you need to deal with, need to let go of. Let's get some messages of love. Let's see what they got to say. Oh, those are too many. It's fucking 15 cards there. You're not getting that many messages. Shit. Everybody else will be pissed when the reading's really short, All right. What do we got? Okay, now they're wanting me to shuffle them up. Is that it? Yes. Okay. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection, and that's something you really got to start realizing and taking in. All right? Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. You could be racing through relationships and then wondering why I didn't realize this person was like this. You know what I'm saying? But what this is saying here is go slow, especially with your healing. Healing isn't add water and stir. Passion, try something you've never done before. I think you're ready to do that because the old way just isn't working for you, All right, Gemini, let's get a closing message for you for this week. Not bad at all. This is a very positive outcome for you for this week, so pay attention to that. All right, expand. Try something you've never done before. Interesting. You're being asked to expand, Gemini. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities. And staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. We just said that. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. All right. Gemini, that's a great reading. Listen to the messages that are present here for you, okay? And that's going to do it for this week. That's fantastic. All right. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays or Thursdays. You can hit the bell notification and it will let you know. And don't forget, I am offering personal readings in person and online. There I go, across the screen. So go ahead and click the link and book yours. All right, Gemini, have a great week. Happy spring equinox, and I will see you on the weekend. Cancer, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So, welcome, Cancer. Hope you are doing well. Are you feeling the shift in the air? Are you ready for it? The big shift of the week that we're going to talk about is March 20th. The sun moves into Aries. This is the start of spring, folks. It's the spring equinox. Oh, hallelujah. As my window is open and the wind is blowing through it, and I'm not freezing. It feels good. I got all the windows open in the house, actually. You know, it's already feeling that, getting that fresh air in, you know. The air smells different. Things are coming back to life under the guise of we thought everything was dead in the winter, you know. And Cancer, you could relate to these 4 times of the year because you are born in one of the 4 times of the year. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. We have visual representation today. Oh, check that out. This is the natural order of the Zodiac. This is the path of the sun in our sky as we put it on a 2D space. Okay, so bear with us with this. This has been this is thousands of years in the making. Okay, so we have this circle which is 360 degrees. We divide that into 4, and we have 4 points on the wheel or the zodiac where it marks our seasons and the path of the sun. So we are right about here getting into spring equinox. Okay, equinoxes are spring and fall, and solstices are summer and winter, signified by moving into Cancer is the summer solstice. But we'll get to that. You're part of the process here. So you'll feel that being connected at this time of year. The spring equinox is a time to plant seeds, to get excited, to be ready. You know, the light has come back. Hallelujah. Okay? And the light grows in strength, and things grow and are nurtured. The seeds that you plant now will be nurtured and will bloom in the summer when it's your time, the summer solstice, marked by the sun entering the sign of Cancer, your sign. And then the sun starts to diminish in light, and it works its way to the point of when the sun moves into Libra, which is the fall equinox. It is falling out of sight, okay? And now from fall to winter, the fall continues and the sun decreases a lot until we get to the winter solstice. Now, the winter solstice is the mark where, just like the summer was at its highest peak, this is at its lowest peak. But the winter solstice has a special meaning to it after much contemplation and isolation, hibernation. At the winter solstice, the sun starts to grow back in light, and then the cycle continues and repeats. Those are our seasons. And the zodiac is based on those seasons. And you can align to these 4 times of the year because, 99% of us are not aligned to these energies or even aware of them. We are aware of the holidays that are associated with them. You know, we sure know Christmas. We sure know Easter, Halloween, 4th of July, Memorial Day, you know. We know those. But if you get in line, say like at right now, the spring equinox, you can get in to that energy because it's all around you. And instead, we're fighting against the flow instead of going with it. So think about that. Something to ponder. The spring equinox is a time to be excited, to get ideas going, to start over with your life. It's renewal. It's rebirth. You know, we celebrate Easter as a time of rebirth. That's exactly what it is. The egg symbolizes that, birth. The rabbit indicates that because, you know, that's when mating season happens and rabbits are everywhere. Okay? But you understand what I'm saying. It's like if you get in groove with these 4 points, just at 4 times of the year where you align your compass back to true north and get in line with the energy. And all it takes is just to understand it and be aware of it and to honor it. You'll notice that your life will flow in amazing, easy ways because you're going with the energy. All right, so let's get a message before we start the tarot with the Guardian Angel message deck for you, Cancer. Which one? The one on the bottom. Okay. Two of Earth. Ooh, balance, prioritization, and playfulness. Perfect around spring, trying to balance things. That's the Two of Pentacles. Trying to keep it all balanced. So, Cancer, you drew this card. You probably feel as if you're juggling too many priorities at once. That can be exciting and exhilarating, or it can seem as though life is seriously out of balance. If life seems challenging to you, try to bring a playful energy to your task. Take mini breaks to laugh with a friend or do something that stimulates your inner child. Make sure that when you do stop working for the day, you get to rest and enjoy your downtime. You may be feeling like you're really having to tighten your belt with respect to finances. If abundance issues are causing you stress, ask your guardian angels to provide you with new avenues to manifest the money you need. Make sure that your eyes are wide open to any opportunities that your angels send to you. Make choices about your career very carefully, okay? Angel message is here. We are concerned that you are trying to do too much right now and having no fun. Allow us to warp time you for you to help you find the bandwidth to simultaneously enjoy life. That's a mouthful. We can assist you by reducing your stress levels so that work doesn't seem so overwhelming. All right, so it's a time to be prosperous. You know, and putting that playful attitude in there everything's going to be all right. I got this. Abundance flows to me. I'm not going to worry about money. You know, I'm not going to fret on trying to juggle too much. I'm going to let go of some things so I'm not spinning all these plates. You know, and you don't have to juggle. Okay? It's prioritizing yourself, you know, don't spend money if you don't have it. But you got to go deeper than that and stop telling yourself that you don't have it. And you start opening up ways to having it. You know, it's abundance. You either are open to it or you're not. And you know which one it is based on your wallet. Okay? And that's the truth. All right, Cancer. Let's get the vibe for the week. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. And yeah, let's do this. Let's see what the hell is going on this week. I saw you flip over. What else do we have for Cancer? What else do we need to be aware of? Ooh. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Wow. Okay. Well, Cancer. This looks great. I mean, wow. Let's have a talk. Seven of Swords to the Hangman. Your thoughts are deceiving you, probably around the full moon, lunar eclipse. Something may have happened here where you're like, Probably feeling like you've been robbed of something. This is probably where the imbalance and trying to balance all this is coming from. You know what I'm saying? You're not stuck. The Hangman here says get a new perspective. The King of Swords is next to it to be like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's like your higher self is looking at your lower vibe, your survival vibe, going, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Again, why are you trying to do the impossible when the possible is right there for you? You know, why are you focusing on the imbalance when you can focus on balance? Why are you even letting this get to you? It's time to say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay, communication is important. We got Mercury retrograde, so all kinds of things could be misinformed and miscommunicated. The Knight of Cups brings in an offer, all right? And so there's strong male energy here. It really doesn't matter about that, but I'm getting that strong male energy, and if I get it, I got to say it, okay? The Ace of Cups to the lovers. This is a new beginning in love, perhaps, maybe a new offer with that, a new approach to it, opening up to it, having more fun with the process instead of feeling stuck and, you know, negative and things like that. You follow me? I mean, or it's just a time of self-care. It's a time for taking care of your relationships. It's a time for you to wake up and say, you know what? I'm done being single. I'm opening up to mingle, and I know that I will attract that like match. Did you see the way those just kind of just came out? Six of Cups, memories of love. This could be reminiscing about the past. Again, your higher self is going, what are you doing? You know, there you go again, putting yourself out of balance. Open up to a new future here. Patience and planning is part of this, you know. The plan is to be patient. Take your power back over the situation. A lot of you are feeling, lesser than. That's what the Knight and the King and the Emperor is out here for. Is a graduation from such. The Knight, the King, and the Emperor is building that power back up, especially when it comes to relationships. Passion ignited with the Ace of Wands. 2 aces, 2 more to go. This looks pretty good. This looks like pretty good energy as long as we shut all this off and stop causing the imbalance, the hemorrhage, if you want to. That's what I would say, the hemorrhage. It's like bleeding unnecessary, you know? You're hemorrhaging energy because you're stuck. Maybe stuck in the past. Maybe old ways of thinking. You just can't shake them. This might be a time for you to do that, you know? And love is in the air. It's spring. It's spring, baby. You know? It's, there's nothing really growing outside, but it smells like it's on the verge of just breaking, you know? I'm such a nice weather lover, you know? It's such a green grass and blue skies, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's look at love. Okay, first of all, the uncertainty, take off the blindfold. Again, the King of Swords is looking at you going, what are you doing? It's time to put it to rest. You probably need some rest from relationships too. Maybe this Ace of Cups is telling you to take care of yourself, some self-care, baby. Love yourself as much as you want the other person to love you first. You know what I mean? That's how you find that like energy. The 7 of Cups is, again, making a choice, making a plan here, taking your power back over things. Look, the Empress is out also. So again, taking your power back. You know, Cancer, you have a tendency to just let love consume you. And it doesn't need to be that way in order to feel it fully. You can feel it fully if a ball of tinfoil rolls close enough to you. You know what I mean? I mean, you're going to love that ball of tinfoil because it just rolled closer to you. That's what I'm saying. We don't need to go head over heels. We need to be head over heels for ourselves. You know what I mean? And not in an arrogant way, but in a productive, loving way of taking your power back and not letting the concept of love bring you down because you're not experiencing it fully. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Am I making sense to you? I hope I am, you know? The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups are out here. So we've got a lot of feminine energy also with the male energy. So again, it's mending, it's putting those two together, you know, the emotional and the logical, you know? Now, the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here is showing, you know, is recognizing that you deserve a long-term relationship. And this could be you getting yourself ready to open up to one. So again, it's empowerment. You know, your higher self is looking at you going, what are you doing? Why are you putting yourself in that situation when all you need to do is just open up to it, you know? Interesting. Intuition. You already know the answers you seek. So take the blindfold off. What is making you feel that way, you know? And this card sometimes baffles me when it comes out. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. All right. There's nothing wrong with some passion. But I think you're getting tired of the fact that that's all it is. It's just sex. It's the undertone of sex. There really isn't that love, that emotion, that connection. You know, the connection is sex. And that's not in the long term for you. I think you're ready for long term. I think you're putting it out there that you're ready for the long term. And wait, the timing is not quite right. Patience and planning, again, comes into play here. So, again, it's not a time to act hastily. It's a time to go within. It's a time to reestablish your priorities and fucking have fun with it. Don't make it so laborious. Love shouldn't be a labor. You know what I mean? It should be fun and enjoyed and long lasting, and you deserve that. And you have to give yourself that. All right. Messages. Release. Cancer, you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. And abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. Again, we started talking about finances and the art of abundance this week and how you can use that. So this is the first step towards receiving it, and that is believing that it will flow to you. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. See, there's a holding pattern here for you to go ahead and get this right and to build your confidence up and the self-love, to work on that, to fully work on that, and prioritize yourself and to have fun and open to abundance and release anything that robs you of that. All right, Cancer, that's going to do it for this week. Wow, that's pretty damn good. There's relationship stuff coming up. Open up to it. Open up to it. There's just more than just hooking up. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend. It's posted on Wednesdays or Thursdays. It depends when I'm going to post it, so go ahead and hit the bell notification and it will let you know. And also, I am available for personal readings in person or online. There I go across the screen. Look at that. And go ahead and click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page and I will hook you up. All right, Cancer, happy spring equinox. Enjoy your time. Go outside and ground and have fun. And I will see you next week. I mean, on the weekend. Yeah. Leo, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So welcome, Leo. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking in to Raise Your Vibration TV to get your weekly reading. Hiya. I'm a little excited for this week. How about you guys? You know, we finally have the sun moving into a fire sign. Man, we haven't been experiencing sun in a fire sign since fucking December. And now it's March. And it's the sun's moving into Aries. That's all we got going on this week is the biggest thing of one of the biggest times of the year is March 20th. And that's when the sun moves into Aries. That is the spring equinox. That's when we finally realize that the winter's over with and there's no going back. You can try, but it just ain't going to happen. So this is, as an astrologer, a very important time for me. It should be an important time for all of you, and I'll tell you why. There are 4 times of the year where we can align our energies to everything that's going on around us. The earth is just moving right. The sun is placed right. The solar system, everything is placed right at this time. Everything lines up. The ancients realized that. They built monuments to it. And I'll show you. This is the wheel of the Zodiac. They call this the natural order because there's 12 houses. That's what these divisions are. And we have the first house being Aries, you, starting spring. The 4 angles. The circle is divided into 4 parts. We have spring. That starts with Aries. Summer starts with Cancer. Fall starts with Libra. And winter starts with Capricorn. Those 4 times of the year are times that you can align, okay? In the springtime, it's a time for renewal. It's literally planting those seeds of manifestation, those thoughts, that vibration that you put out. Those are your seeds. And you put those out and you nurture them. And they get stronger and stronger until summer when they start to show. You know what I mean? Then you're in this state of joy. Summertime is the best summer because that's our season. We're smack dab in the middle of that. And then fall is a time to actually see, that's when the sun is shining the best. That's when that energy is going out, so it's a time to just vibe high. And the fall is when harvest happens. You reap the harvest of what you started in the spring. And you get ready for that in the winter. And then you release and get ready to start the cycle again. You see? So, these 4 times of the year, you get a chance to line up and allow your energy to be with everything that's moving around. That's why I love astrology so much, is that we're so in it. We can't deny it, You can't prove gravity either, but if you drop a pen on the ground, it's going to drop. You can't explain it. No one can really explain it. It's the same thing with astrology. Let's fight about it. All right. Okay. So let's get a message from your guides. This is the Guardian Angels Message Tarot. And there it is. Leo, let's do this. Page of Fire, of course. Creative, enthusiastic, motivated. Let's get the meaning for the Page of Fire. That's the message for us this week. Pages always bring in news, too. So here's the angel message. The angels understand that you're lacking in self-confidence right now. Please trust that they are here to help you. You have all the knowledge and talent you need to take this next step, Leo. Believe in yourself, knowing that they believe in you too, okay? Now, something new and exciting has caught your fancy. What is that, Leo? Something's caught your fancy. Now it's all you think about. Your passions are fired up, and you can't wait to learn all there is to know about this topic. New information regarding your favorite project or subject has just come to your attention. You want to take action, but you're a little unsure if you're ready. Have no fear. You're totally ready to go and shouldn't delay a single day. Wow. That's saying to move forward, y'all. If you got this passion burning inside of you, I say do it. And there may be a message coming in about what you want to do. All right? Pretty cool. Now, let's get to the tarot, shall we? Let's get these babies fired up and get the vibe for the week. We're almost there. All right, Leo, thank you so much for being here. Hit the like, hit that subscribe, leave a comment. Let's talk about it, shall we? I think there it is. Okay. You know what? That one wants to come out too. All right, fine. Ooh. Okay. Yep. And boom. Boom. All right. Wow. Interesting week here. Interesting. Very interesting, with the Magician in the middle of what we need to embrace. Okay. The Four of Swords is, let's let some things go. Let's put some things to rest. Maybe you just need some rest. You got to be patient with this process too. That kind of goes with me because I am fired up. I'm starting to feel better. You know what I mean? And I still need my rest. I can't do it all. I got to be, I'm great. I'm glad I'm motivated, but I need to take my time. I also need my rest. That's the way I kind of relate to this. You may also too, but just be patient with your process. The thing is that it all comes down to the Magician. You create your reality, Leo. So your thoughts are creating those realities. Maybe there's some things that need to be put to rest, and you may be a little aggravated with yourself because these patterns have been around with you for so long that it's hard to really fix them right away. It's going to take some time. Trust your intuition and allow the universe to guide you with the Queen of Cups here. It's kind of like letting go. I think this is what you need to do. All right, you know what? I'm just going to let the universe guide me, and I'm going to let my intuition guide me. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is where it's all at. This is right along with the spring equinox. Plant those seeds and nurture them, and they will bear fruit. Okay? Now, the Page of Swords is a message coming in. Again, it kind of goes with the Page of Fire. The Page of Wands here. There's, I also find this interesting. is that this page is holding a wand and this page is walking across one. I don't know if you can really, if it focuses in on that, but it's like walking across a wand. I just find that very interesting. It's like, here's your chance, take it. Okay, interesting. And it seems like it's partnering with somebody, or this could be a relationship. Maybe that's what you're in the mood for, is putting to rest the idea that maybe you don't need a partner. I'm better off alone. I say that a lot. And the universe only says one thing: that is true. And then I get pissed off because I'm alone. I'm not alone. I shouldn't say alone. Alone is, you can be misinterpreted. And trust me, I'm not alone. I love my own company. That's the problem. Obstacles and challenges. Oh, you betcha. It's time to put that to rest, okay? All we need to do right now, this week especially, is positive movement forward, because spring is sprung, baby. You know what I'm saying? And financial and material changes, excellent. Good. We need that. You know what I mean? We need to focus on that. Thank you. And triumph. Yeah. Success. It's all where we put our thoughts and feelings towards, you know? But releasing the challenges and obstacles, we're being guided to let those go, you know, and some things we just need to surrender to. So remember that also. But all we have to do is focus on positive movement forward. And the universe can only say one thing. Well, that's all they're focused on. That's what we're focused on too. Okay? Interesting. I knew that 8s were going to come out because I was looking at this. This is an 8. And I already got this like intuitive in this flash that I wonder if we're going to see 888. Well, here it is. But I got to do this in order. Speak it to the universe. You may have something to say. You may have, again, something to put to rest. You may have to say it. I release all the focus on the obstacles and challenges. Strength. That's the strength card. That's the Leo card. Another 8. And then all you need to do, again, is focus on success and growth. Another 8. 888. And trust where you're going. Again, the Queen of Cups really is sticking out to me, which means you got to trust. You know, that's the Fool, a new beginning here. A lot of you I'm seeing, you know, it's really hard for me to like do a Leo reading when we start to get to love. Because as of right now, I guess, there is none in my life, no prospects, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so for me to like see this with like a relationship stuff, and, you know, of course, you know, we always say take what resonates and leave the rest, you know what I mean? But I gotta kind of pay attention. I'm trying to change the saturation here. I'm just trying. The bottom cards look a little too dark, and you should see those brilliantly, you know? We'll probably just fuck all this up. All right, see, we'll add a little more gamma. That's what we'll do. Add a little more gamma. All right, much better. Okay, so, yeah, when I see this relationship stuff, I'm like, oh boy. But I got to call it like I see it, folks. There looks like something coming up with a relationship. Okay, speaking of relationships, let's talk about love. Hey, I hope, you know, all Leos need to love, the love to love. If there's one thing we do, is love to love. So, look at that, the sun at the bottom of the deck. Shine as brightly as possible. All right, what else do we got? Okay, that's that. Let's see what we got. All right. Interesting. Interesting. We have the Four of Swords out, which is the same card here about putting something to rest. Don't be tempted. Yeah, I think it's heartache and loss. Don't be tempted to stay there. Let it go. Release all your, you know, I think for a lot of us Leos, I think this message is release your judgments and past relationships. It's not working for you anymore, and it's time to let it go. Yeah, changing the way that you look at it, the way that your thoughts are. Instead of being negative and jaded about relationships, I think it's time to be positive. I think that helps with your success and growth. The High Priestess is trust your intuition. Huge message about that. And the Hierophant, have faith. This also is a sacred union, maybe a sacred union coming in. With the Knight of Cups, there's an offer here. I'm telling you, there's something shifting in love, and I think it's your attitude towards it. Maybe this year you're like, you know what? I'm going to stop being pessimistic and fuck relationships and love doesn't last, and I'm just going to hook up. And, I think all of that is going to change for a lot of you Leos. A lot of you Leos could be putting a relationship to an end, Something's up here. Oh, we do have 3 cards. Wow, look at that. Okay, look at that. Release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Come here. That's that Queen of Cups. That's surrendering that I talked about earlier in the reading. Okay. And healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. There's a huge message about changing the way that you look at your past relationships, and financial challenges are affecting this connection. Set yourself free from that. Okay. It looks like opportunity for finances, though, too. So, all right, let's get a closing message from you, Leo. Again, something's at work here. You just got to trust it. There's a big message on just trust where you're going. I don't know. Something's up. I don't know. I would love to sit here all night and try to figure it out with you guys. But maybe a personal reading is probably on the books because, again, this can pertain to, it's a general reading. So, but I've been doing this for so long that I got to call it the way I see it. And I think that you are ready to someone or something is going to come into your realm that's going to make you really change the way that you look at relationships. You heard it here first. All right. Change. Oh my God. Leo, you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you become or are becoming. You can't make this shit up. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. And that's what that's all about, is getting rid of these hang-ups, creating the life that you want, and opening up to relationships, partnerships of all kinds, business, whatever it is. It all is the same, because it's changing the way that you look at things and the vibe and what you want out of life. And pay attention to 888. That's prosperity, kids. Be open to change because it's coming whether you like it or not. All right, Leo, that's going to do it for this week. Whew. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Put I claim it in the comments. And don't forget to watch the freaking weekend. That's when we get the vibe of the weekend. Either Wednesday or Thursday. It depends on when I schedule it. But you know what? Hit the bell notification and it will let you know. All right. Personal readings are available. You'll probably see me skate across the screen. There I go. There I go. There I go. Okay. And yeah, go ahead and click the link in the description and it'll hook you up. All right, Leo. Let's embrace change. Let's allow some love into our lives so we have a great summer, all right? And I will see you this weekend. Virgo, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So welcome, Virgo. Hope you are faring well after that lunar eclipse you had last week. You still feeling that little eclipse hangover? Maybe. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you were able to release anything and deal with whatever you had to deal with, because things are going to get nicer out, baby. Let's talk about it. First of all, we only have one thing happening this week, and that's all that matters as far as I'm concerned. That's March 20th. The sun moves into Aries, and that means it's the spring equinox. It's the first day of spring. It's International Astrology Day. I'm going to be having a little kind of to-do over at my shop for that week. You want to check that out. I'll have details in my webpage. But it's the first day of spring, and it's so important for us to get in line with this energy. We get 4 times a year where we can really line up for it. And they're powerful times a year because the ancients built monuments to signify these times of year. So let me break it down for you. Jeff, go ahead and break it down. All right, we have the Zodiac wheel here with the 12 signs in the 12 houses. This is a Zodiac wheel. And this is what they call the natural order of the Zodiac, where we start with Aries and end with Pisces, of course. It's a natural order. But what we have here is the circle, 360, okay, the sky. And then we cut it down the 1/2, and then we cut it again into 4 pieces, okay? These mark the seasons. Aries starts the spring equinox. Cancer starts the summer solstice. Then the sun moves into Libra at the fall equinox. We have spring equinox, fall equinox. The fall actually means that's when the sun starts to lose its light, and we get into winter. When we're at the apex of winter, when it's gotten its darkest, and the sun rises again. And then the sun gains momentum and light as we hit spring. Okay, so we have summer solstice, winter solstice, spring equinox, fall equinox. These 4 times of the year are a great time of the year to get yourself aligned. Like the spring equinox is the rush of spring, new ideas. It's time to get things done. Okay, that's what we want to focus on during this time. And recalibrating ourselves to our dreams. Maybe this is when we initiate things, you know? Big stuff. And I'm going to tell you something, you know, doing meditations and stuff around this time for many years. I've seen it in my meditators and myself that we get more in tune with what's going on for the rest of the year and the months that follow. So really check that out. I do have equinox and solstice meditations on the channel from the past, but it doesn't matter. They're still celebrating the same time of year. So we're going to get a message from the Guardian Angels Message Tarot. I like this. It's a little spin on the tarot. And let's see what the message is for you, Virgo. Welcome. It's the wheel. Ooh, look at that. Luck, progress, and change. I like that. That's a nice boulder. All right. Let's see. All right, Virgo, your angels celebrate with you as good luck comes your way. Slow-moving events will now suddenly take a leap forward, and great progress will be possible. Nice. Unexpected opportunities provide you with the chance to implement real changes in your life. I like that. It may be necessary for you to make clear and firm decisions very quickly. If the situation you find yourself in leaves you lacking confidence, ask for assistance from Source, your angels, or people around you. And the angel message with this card is this: we have heard your prayers, and we thank you for your patience. Everything now is prepared, the conditions optimal for the situation to move forward. We have taken it upon ourselves to call in extra angels to help so that things will improve importantly. Damn. That's a sign of hope there. That's a sign of things coming together for you, Virgo, and that's great. I like that a lot. All right. Let's get to it. We got the spring equinox. We've got progress. We got change. Luck is on your side. Your angels are working with you. Everybody is working for you in your favor. All right? So let's get the vibe this week, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that like. Please hit the subscribe if you haven't. And let's see what we got for you. Yeah, absolutely. Wow, interesting. Yeah, this is very interesting. Wow. Okay. Excellent. I like this a lot. Okay. We've got the Death Rebirth card. It sure is. It's a time of rebirth at this time. The sun comes into its splendor again. We celebrate Easter. From death to rebirth. Think about it, okay? Ten of Swords is letting go of negative thoughts, letting go of our negative patterns. It's something you really need to work on this time, Virgo, and it will suit you well. But that's a payoff. You're letting this go. Whatever it is, you're letting it go. Now, what we need to focus on is the Seven of Wands. This is protecting our energy, standing our ground, not falling for this old pattern again. Three of Wands, we've been waiting for this. Virgo, you've been waiting for this. And I think it's going to manifest, and it's about to make some progress here. The outcome is the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is great celebratory energy with family. Huge focus on family. Okay? Celebrating, maybe finally moving, something you've been looking forward to do. Now something moves forward. So getting rid of the negative attitude about not moving forward is probably paramount for you this week. Okay? But this looks very positive. You're ready to move forward if I've ever seen it. That's the truth. All right. Let's get some oracles. Let's add to this. What else do we need to know for Virgo for this week? Thank you so much. What else do we have? Wheel of Fortune's out again. I got a lot to tell you. Thank you. Okay. Wow. It's time to be patient. Okay. This Aries energy is very forceful. It's very, quick to respond. You need to be patient with your process. Okay. Understand that. Memories of love. This could be someone coming back into your life. This could be love all around you. Again, huge focus on home. You may be dealing with family issues that you're finally letting go of. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune is out again. Pay attention to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Pay attention to that. All right. You know what? Let's look that up. I never really looked that up. Hmm. 10, 10, 10 is a sign of spiritual awakening, encouragement to trust your intuition, and a reminder to stay focused on your life purpose. Spiritual growth, trust your intuition, new beginnings and opportunities, absolutely. Alignment with one's purpose, and a positive mindset. In matters of love, it suggests your relationships are strengthening, and for those seeking love, it may indicate an imminent meeting with someone special. I like that a lot. I like that for you, okay? We're going to have some financial and material changes. You're going to be celebrating about that, something you've been waiting for. Stand your ground. Keep that positive attitude up. And material and spiritual prosperity. Once you do, there you sit in it. It's great. Something's at work here with these 10s, okay? Let's look at love, because there's a love undertone to all this. Relationships, definitely. So let's check it out. What do we have here for Virgo, for relationships and partnerships of all kinds? How are we handling this? What do we need to know? What's the vibe? Are singles? What's going on with singles? No. What's going on with coupled? Okay, I get it. Interesting. Okay, yeah. There's some uncertainty that maybe have happened around that lunar eclipse. That's giving you anxiety, probably not sleeping well because of the relationship issue. And I'm telling you to work on that and to let that go. Maybe some old issues have come up. I know that you're tired, but let down the walls. You got to let down your walls. Take down the walls, but put up boundaries. Again, it's showing, yes, take down your walls, but put up boundaries. Boundaries allow only a certain energy to come in. Walls keep everything out. Trust your intuition on this. Oop, wrong card. Trust your intuition on this. Strong sense of intuition and knowing the timing is right or whether it's not. Focus on balance in your relationships. I think this is an indication of balance coming to your relationships when you let down the walls and put in the work. You got to try something different here, Virgo. Because the same old ain't working for you. And the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody that I deserve this. I got this. I'm working in tandem with the universe. And it responds in kind. There could be some turmoil here. But I think that for a lot of you, it's just realizing that it's where I'm putting my focus, and I'm allowing that to let go, and I'm allowing the angels and my guides to kind of push this away so I can focus on more prosperous times, because this does look like this energy of you celebrating a lot. It could be dealing with some family issues too. You know, maybe there's family court or something like that. I'm going to tell you something. Put in the work to see a positive outcome for everyone involved, all right? That was a message for some of you, Virgo, so be aware of that. But be patient with your process, whatever this process is. All right, let's get another message of love. There it is. Let's see what we got. Yeah, look at that. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. That's huge. You may be focusing on the wrong things and not seeing those. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. Absolutely. Support, lean on your inner circle during this time. Huge thing on support, the family, the home, that kind of thing, the security that's involved there. Again, don't let things run away out of control. There's a huge thing of boundaries. You gotta, if people step over that line, you gotta check them. You know what I mean? So just be aware of that. All right, let's get closing message. What do we got for Virgo? Let's close this up. Aha. Interesting. What do we have here, Virgo? Now that these cards are all messed up. Choice. Look at that. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. That's a huge message this week. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. First rush of spring, time to do something different. Don't dismiss the red flags. It's time to put up boundaries, take down those walls, put up boundaries, and stand your ground. This will be great. You've got the Wheel of Fortune twice and closure. So this is moving forward at a rapid pace. It's your choice, though. Choose to live a better life. All right, Virgo, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend. That's when we get the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I usually post that on Wednesday or Thursday, but hit the bell notification and it will let you know when I do. And personal readings are available. There I go. Personal readings are available in person and online. So go ahead and book yours today and I will hook you up. All right, Virgo, you have an excellent week. Happy spring, and I will see you on the weekend. Libra, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So, welcome, Libra. Hope you're doing well. We are at a powerful time of the year this week. On March 20th, hallelujah, the sun moves into Aries, and it is the spring equinox, one of the 4 times of the year that is very special. And that is signified by the start of a season. And it's also a time when we have holidays around those seasons too. Excuse me. You may have something to say to somebody. We're going to talk about that. But let's talk about why equinoxes and solstices are so important. They're important to me in my life. And I'm going to explain to them why they should be in yours too. So think about it. All right, so we have the Wheel of the Zodiac here. And we call this the natural order of the Zodiac because it starts with Aries and ends with Pisces. And we've got them all placed on the wheel as they should be. Okay, now we divide it into 4 sections. Okay, and this is the path of the sun as it makes its way around our Earth. Or we evolve around it, I should say. And that starts with the first day the sun moves into Aries. We call that the spring equinox. And this is a time when we plant our seeds. This is when, if you look at nature, see what happens. It warms up. The sun is out now. It's kind of like reborn. and things are reborn out of the ground. Everything was desolate and non-existent in the winter, which had the illusion of an end. And now the spring, things start to grow. Everything starts to grow leaves, and it's a beautiful time of year. It's a wonderful time of year because we realize that the warmer weather happens. The rain brings the flowers and all of that. And so the sun progresses. So we plant the seeds in spring. We get excited. This is a time to launch things. This is a time to reinvent yourself, realign yourself to I'm renewed again, okay? And as the summer progresses, the sun reaches its maximum, and we call that the summer solstice. Summer solstices I love, and that starts with Cancer, the sign Cancer. And then the sun starts to lose its light. And we come up to your season, which is the fall equinox. So we have the spring equinox, the fall equinox, the summer solstice, and the winter solstice. But they call it the fall because that's when the sun starts to fall from the horizon. And as the winter progresses, the fall progresses into winter, the sun loses light. It gets darker earlier until we get to the winter solstice, where the sun is at its lowest point. The sun is at its highest point in the summer, and the winter is at its lowest point. The winter solstice is at its lowest point. However, the winter solstice signifies that now the sun grows in light again and comes around to spring. And our seasons are reflective of that. Now, how can that pertain to your life? If you follow the formula as nature and the seasons, these 4 times a year, you will find out, and with the help of astrology and, the moon phases, new and full moons, eclipses, stuff like that, if you use that, you will be more in sync with the cycles and rhythms of the whole solar system and the universe we are combined in. And astrology can help you do that. And it's just following the seasons and really understanding what the spring really represents, what the summer represents, and so on and so forth. It's to me, that's magical because everything has a season. It says that in the Bible. All of that. It's just fascinating. That's why I love astrology. That's one of the reasons why I love astrology. But great time of year for you, Libra, is to get in balance and get in tune with what's going on currently. And the spring equinox is a perfect time for you to do that. Okay? So, happy spring equinox, everybody. It's a big deal. Make it a big deal. That's where we get Easter from. Eggs represent new beginnings. Bunnies, everything's reproducing, making babies. All right, before we start the tarot, let's get a message from your guardian angels, okay? And see what they got to add for this week. Let's see. Which one? The bottom, okay? All right, we got the 4 of fire, the 4 of wands. And that indicates prosperity, contentment, and celebration. Yeah, this is the home card. It's a really weird representation of how it is in this. I really don't understand that. Are they breakdancing? I really don't. Are they celebrating? I mean, what? I really don't get that. But let's read the message, shall we? I'm like, what the fuck is that? What are they doing? I think they're breakdancing. I think they're on stage having fun. I don't know. Okay, let's just read about it. What an incredible achievement. This is a time of prosperity and contentment, Libra. Your hard work has paid off, and now you can take some time to enjoy it. Abundance and a feeling of safety and security are yours. There is no cause for concern about anything right now. In fact, perhaps it's time for a celebration. This card often heralds events such as engagements, weddings, or other long-term commitments between couples. You have earned a well-deserved break also. Do something for yourself and those that you love. Damn. Allow yourself to get caught up in the moment and enjoy all that source has blessed you with. That's pretty cool. It's a time for celebration. And the angel message is this: we have watched with admiration as you made your way into this place. It's a time for rejoicing, but also a time for peace. Allow yourself to be in a joyful reflection and take pride in what you have accomplished in your personal and professional life. That's a damn good message right there for you, okay? It's a time to celebrate and be content and be grateful for what has transpired so far in your life. And it's a time for celebration. You know, it's the spring equinox. Celebrate. This may be your favorite time of year, you know? All right, Libra. Great message. So a focus on home also. Let's get the vibe for you this week. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. All right. What else do we have? Okay. Okay. Just like that. Interesting. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, you could be feeling a little out of sync, a little out of balance. It's all right. Again, focus on balance instead of the imbalance of things. The Six of Cups, there could be something from the past that you're dealing with. Maybe it's some past issue. Maybe it's some past debt or something like that. But you do have to understand that love is all around you, okay? Again, they're just a little setback, I think, this week, you know, that, again, you could be celebrating because you've overcome it. Because I believe that something here this week is going to change that. It's about you trusting your intuition, the High Priestess. No more illusion, allowing the universe to bring you this situation under control, because the Two of Pentacles to the High Priestess, which is a 2 card, that shows that this can help the imbalance. The Page of Cups, an offer comes in out of the blue. Message comes in. There's a huge thing about communication. And maybe that's what you're, you know, kind of at the beginning of the week being a little frustrated and out of balance about, is because of the lack of communication. Have no fear, because by the end of the week, things move a lot faster with the 8 of Wands. This can also be an offer in love. You could be feeling like, damn, some of you may be feeling like you missed the boat. You know what I mean? But I don't think so, because the 3 of Wands is saying what you've been waiting for is actually coming. And then the 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands here is saying that's celebration and completion. So again, trust the universe with this message, okay? Because things will come around, all right? So let's get some oracles for you. You're probably just juggling a lot, you know, and trying to change that. You know, it's the springtime, so you're probably trying to, like, get things done and maybe trying to do too much at once. Ooh, wow. When I said that, those cards went flying. So that could be an indication that maybe, Libra, you're trying to do too much at the same time. All right, hold on. I got to grab this card. All right. Damn, I am sore today. I can't believe it. Oh, yeah. All right. So, again, don't be tempted to focus on any disruption, especially something from the past here. You know what I mean? Where was I putting those cards? Yeah, I mean, the devil and the disruption card here is, don't let that affect what's going on here. That's probably what's got you out of balance. So it's very simple. The 3 of, it's the Empress, and it's a 3, another 3. And what you have to do is empower yourself. Alleviate this energy and awareness. Being aware of your thoughts. Oh, you know what? I'm too busy focused on the disruption. That's what's causing the imbalance. And I know better than this because I deserve better. The offer, then all of a sudden, the message comes in and boom. Simply by just changing the way that you're looking at things here and trusting that it'll be all right. Okay? So let's get just a couple more oracles to fill in those blanks, you know. There it is. Yeah, look at that. And the devil is out again. Master that. So it's about emotional issues, the heart, okay? And simply love. Again, it's just this energy is very indicative of love is all around you, Libra, and it's time to embrace that. Let's not look at the disruption here. There's a huge message to don't be tempted to close off when it's a time to open up, okay? I really think that's what it is. Let's look at love, because that, there's a message here. I'm trying to put it all together for you, you know, but the influence is strong. There's, you know, some of you could be like, not in contact with the person that you're in a relationship with, and now the conversation is had, you know. I feel that. I also feel that there may be some family things that need to be worked out, and don't close off to it. You know what I'm saying? In fact, again, uncertainty, maybe just in relationships, that could be something from the past that you need to deal with that no longer serves you. Because the Five of Swords is saying, yeah, it's where are you putting your energy? Why are you worrying about things? This is something that you bring up from the past in your current relationship, and that could screw it all up. You know what I mean? So let's not do that. The King of Cups is out to say, be careful where you're putting this emotional energy. Are you releasing it? Are you putting it towards something better? You know what I mean? And it's a huge thing about trusting your intuition with this situation here. Page of Swords is a clarification again that a message is definitely coming through. And the Page of Wands, again, more messages of change. The game changes when the message comes in. I'm telling you that right now, Libra, and it's something you've been waiting for here. So that's good. So this is unnecessary. We should need to be just focusing on this. Celebration. You did it. Okay? All right, let's get some messages of love. You see where that's going? I really think that's where that's going. All right. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So for some of you, definitely that message is coming in. That could change the game, again, of this situation here. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Now, for some of you, that could be an actual person or a group of people, or this could be something from the past that's causing the interference, that's causing the imbalance that you need to master, okay? And wait, the timing is not quite right. Again, the Three of Wands is kind of like a holding pattern. You know it's happening, but we're waiting. Again, we don't really want to wait. It's not about waiting. It's about knowing when the time is right. Right now, it's to kind of just be in a place of contentment. I guess that's the best thing I can do to describe this energy, is things are going to change. The message is coming through, and it'll be advantageous. You just have to believe that. That's the crux of this whole thing, okay? All right, so let's get a closing message, Libra. And just like that, let it go. Libra, you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Interesting. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do is let it go, and the messages come through, whatever they may be. But this is a great week for you. It's just that you're kind of realizing that I put myself in this situation and I can get myself out of it. If it's one thing you can do, Libra, it's that. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend, the vibe for the weekend for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I post that on Wednesday or Thursday, but you can hit the bell notification and it will let you know when I post it. Don't forget, I am offering personal readings in person and online. There you go. Wow, handsome devil. And yeah, you go ahead and click that link and it'll bring you to my booking page and I'll hook you up. All right, Libra, happy spring equinox. Make it the best. Let things go. And I will see you on the weekend. Scorpio, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So welcome, Scorpio. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Hope you're feeling well. Thanks for being here. We are going to talk about one thing this week, and it's a big deal. It's a lovely time of year for me. March 20th signifies the sun moving into Aries. It is the spring equinox. Yes, spring has sprung, folks. And I couldn't be happier with my windows open, the breeze coming through. The air smells different all of a sudden at this time of year. It smells like growth. It smells like rebirth and renewal, which is probably why Easter is such a time of rebirth and renewal. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'd like to share something with you of how you can align to these energies. You know, I'm an astrologer. And I love this little diagram here. This is the astrology wheel. It's the natural order of the zodiac. We call that because this is where the signs naturally are by houses and on the wheel from the first all the way to the 12th house. But it always starts with Aries. And it's divided with the equinoxes, creating this line, cutting the circle in half, spring and fall equinoxes, and another line cutting up and down from the summer solstice to the winter solstice. That gives us our seasons. And it shows us on the wheel here how we can align to these energies at these different stages of the year, these 4 times of the year. You know, spring equinox is a time to plant seeds, to get ready. It's renewal, it's rebirth, you know, and the sun grows in light until we get to the pinnacle of it, the summer solstice, where it's the highest and the brightest in the sky. And that's when these seeds that we planted bloom and we nurture them. It's got the right light, the right amount of good weather, you know, good vibes. And then after the summer solstice, it starts to fall. The sun starts to fall from view in the horizon, where we get to the opposite equinox point, where the sun moves into Libra. And the sun continues to fall until we get to winter, the winter solstice, when the sun moves into Capricorn. But that also signifies that the sun is at its lowest point, and that from here on in, all the way to the spring equinox, the sun starts to grow in light again. The sun is reborn at the winter solstice. That's why we have Christmas. The sun is born and comes back into renewal in the spring, and then so on and so forth. Now, when you align to these 4 energies, and this could be just honoring spring. Thank you for this renewal and this birth. I'm excited for new opportunities in my life, and I open up to them. There you go. The summer solstice, it's a time to just soak in that beautiful energy. I always celebrate the summer solstice. Always. And when you align to these, the fall equinox is a time for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? It's a time for harvest. It's a time to reap what you've sown in the spring. And then winter, when it's a time of summer, is out there and enjoying things and really experiencing life and all that it has to offer. Winter is the opposite of that, where we're contemplating and getting the rest that we need and staying within. And then the light grows to the cycle again. It's a great way to live your life based on the 4 seasons and our cycles and our solar system and our galaxy, you know, especially in our little solar system right here. Working in tandem with that energy, guys. It's fantastic. Things to think about, Scorpio. Because you like new perspectives, you know. You like to get down to the root of things. And I think that when you start to honor those 4 points, that's why they were so important, you know, with our ancestors. We built monuments in order to keep time and all of that for these 4 points based on the sun's movement. Fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. I could go on forever and ever and ever about that, you know, and that's what kind of sold me with astrology. Is because when you find out and anticipate these cycles, you can learn to work with them. And astrology is a good way to help you do that in a mathematical, scientific way. All right, so Let's get a message for you to start this week, shall we? There it is. Okay. Before we begin the tarot, we have the Five of Earth, or the Five of Pentacles. This is lack, worry, and assistance. Let's look that up. You needn't go through your current challenges all by yourself, Scorpio. There are times when we all need a little help, and Source wants us to feel safe asking for it. You may feel that something is lacking in your life, financial, romantic, or otherwise. Your guardian angels are inviting you to come in from the rain. Accept their help and assistance of human friends and family who are also surrounding you. This card is an indicator that you feel very challenged right now, but it is also evidence that there are sources of compassion nearby who could really make a difference. Don't lose faith, Scorpio. These challenges are temporary and things will improve very soon. Review your situation and plan the next step toward the life you desire. Keep your thoughts positive and focus on things that you have to be grateful for. If you're considering becoming self-employed, wait a little longer before enacting your plan. Okay, now the angel message here is they understand what you are experiencing, a sense of scarcity in your life in one area or another, and they are reaching out to take you into their arms and assure you that this is a setback that will not last. By helping you change your perception on this topic, they are helping you access the divine law of attraction and bring in the abundance you feel is missing. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is a fear of failure, and we need to release that. That was probably something you may have been working on at that lunar eclipse that we had last week. You know, go back and check that reading out, okay? So let's get the vibe for you this week, Scorpio. So let's get rid of that lack. You know, you're not alone. It's that fear of failure. Ooh. What else do we have? Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let Jeffy know how you're doing. Leave a comment. All right, anything else? Nope. Where's that other card? Oh, it ricocheted all the way back here. Cool. Okay. I like this. I like this. Oh, Scorpio, I really like this. Really, really, really like this for you. This is great energy. This is great. So get out of this Five of Pentacles. That's a warning right there, guys. That's a warning, y'all. Let's see. No. There we go. Wow. And that's how it goes. Look at, wow, strong Leo influence right here, Scorpio. Strong Leo influence. That's confidence. Ooh, my hand's itching. I have Scorpio rising, so this is something right here for me. All right, so let's talk about it. We got the rebirth card, the death and the rebirth card. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Four, the Emperor. And we have another 4 here right away. 444. Pay attention to that. Okay? Let's look it up. Four, 4. Let's do it. All right, this is all about stability, support, and guidance from your angels. So again, the message here was guidance from your angels. Call on your angels. Ask them to help with your support. It's about stability and foundation, security. All right? It's about angel support, guiding you. Trust your intuition. It encourages you to use your inner voice and your wisdom. Manifestation and success. It's a sign that you're working, that the work you've been putting into it is on the horizon here, and it shows it right in this reading. It's about being practical and taking action. It's healing and transformative, and protection and alignment. So again, all things 444. Boom, 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 right out of the gate. But what this is showing here is a new way of approaching this. Take your power back. You're holding back your power. This says that you have the strength. The sun is shine as brightly as the sun. This is incredible energy here. It's empowering energy. And the Nine of Cups is opening up to abundance, wish fulfillment. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning here, and the Four of Wands is celebrating that new beginning. This is great energy. Haven't had this for a Scorpio reading in a while. So assistance from your angels are key to helping you out of this door of lack and not enough or not good enough. And you're holding that back. And it's time to open up to it, okay? Excellent message here, Scorpio. Excellent. It's time for action, too. Interesting. Pay attention to the messages here, guys. Really. Yeah. It's time to release that emotional loss. You're still holding on to it. Let it go. Hope. Hold hope in your hands. And power, strength again. You are strong enough to do this. And pay attention to 888. Accelerated motion. Messages coming in. Things moving forward. 888. That's abundance right there. That's prosperity. Guys, I mean, come on. This is great energy here for you. Yeah, sign of abundance, success and financial prosperity. Okay? Yeah, success and achievement, divine guidance and support. That's another thing. And it's a time to celebrate with the Four of Wands here. I mean, you can't make this shit up. This is fantastic energy, guys. I mean, you have to open up to it. You're holding this back. It's a good time to work on your manifestation. I have an excellent class. You can go to my website, and it's always online. It's a 45-minute class that you can take on the law of attraction. You know, it's $45. It's it's cheap. What is that? $1 a minute? Is that what that is? Yeah, it's $1 a minute. And it's priceless energy. You know, I teach you everything on how to get out of that lack mentality and change the way that you're thinking, and introduce you to a lot of the laws that help you manifest what you want in life. So go ahead and check that out on my website. But let's look at love and see what's up for you here, because this is a great trajectory to be on. And this looks like really good energy. With the Sun and the Strength card, I mean, that's just, you know, opening up to that, aligning to your abundance, feeling the stability and not holding back. Not holding back. I think a lot of you Scorpios are done holding back. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, okay. The Strength card out again. All right, it's an end to uncertainty and indecision. It's time to take your blindfold off here, guys. You know? Time to take the blindfold off. And you deserve reciprocating energy. And that is also in the form of help coming your way. Again, you're not at this alone. And the Strength card, again, that's out 3 times in 3 different decks. Pay attention to this. And the Lovers card. I mean, this is great energy to open up to. Why not? You know? Fantastic, Scorpio. Let's get some messages of love to add to this. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. That could be what you're holding back here. And obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Again, there's a strong indication of what we need to let go here, guys. And fate, this is a destined partnership. Yeah, I could definitely see that with all of this. And empowering yourself in such a way that you draw that into your life. Why not? That's the law of attraction. That is working with the universe. And the spring equinox is a perfect time to align yourself to do that. All right, Scorpio, let's get a closing message and look at that. Allow. Damn. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness in your life. That's where that 4 of Pentacles is. You're protecting yourself and you're holding back. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Safe to open yourself back up and allow that into your life. You're going to be celebrating about it this week. A lot of major changes could come through for you. Okay, Scorpio? Love that. I love that. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freakin' Weekend. That's Getting the Vibe for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's posted on Wednesday or Thursday. Hit the bell notification, and I'll let you know when I post that. And don't forget, I am offering personal readings. There I go. Look at that. In person and online, just click the link in the description and I will hook you up. All right, allow yourself to open up to this beautiful energy this week. Scorpio, you can do it. And you have the assistance. Call on your guides and your angels to come on down and get this done. All right, I love you so much. Happy spring equinox, Scorpio, and I will see you this weekend. Sagittarius, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So happy St. Patrick's Day and happy spring equinox. This is happening on March 20th. This always happens around this time, March 20th, March 21st, around there. It depends. But this is when the sun moves into Aries, a fellow fire sign. And we haven't seen the sun in a fire sign since it was your birthday time. All right? That was in December, November, December. Shit. Way too long, I think. Way too long. We need more fire in our lives. And it's about to happen with the spring equinox. This is a huge time of year. And make a big deal out of all four. Okay? And I'll show you. Because as an astrologer, we base the horoscope on the seasons, of course, and the path of the sun. And we have the horoscope wheel here. This is the natural order of the zodiac, how we present it on a 2D space, on a circle. We have the spring starts with Aries. That's the first angle, okay? And then we go through the months to where we go to the summer solstice. That starts with Cancer. And then we move through, and the sun moves into Libra. That signifies the fall, the opposite of spring. That's when the sun starts to gain in strength, and it's at its peak, and then it starts to fall. And that's where we get the winter in Capricorn. It's a cycle we go through. We, as inhabitants of this planet and solar system, are not impervious to these 4 times a year. And we know this because seasons affect us. We're ready for spring going into summer. We all love summer. Some of us love fall. There's different aspects to it. Spring, we're getting ready. We're doing things. We're getting our yard set up. We're throwing things out. We have new plans, new agendas. In the summertime, it's about enjoying ourselves and really taking in, nurturing ourselves with the sun. It's at the highest peak. In the fall is harvest. We're very grateful and thankful. Winter is a time of reflection and isolation, of taking it easy. And we work all the way back to start the cycle again. Most of us, and I would say 99% of us, I would say 99.9% of us are off our cycles here. And we can align with those times. And it's very powerful because we're all connected to all of this. So I take these equinoxes and solstices very seriously. So, we go through that. And it's a great time to do that. All right. So happy spring, everybody. Happy spring. It's one of my best times of the year. And unless, it's the summer. Summer's number one for me. But this says that winter ain't coming back, bitch. You can try, but it ain't happening. You know what I mean? All right. So let's get to it. Let's get a message from your angels and your guides. And this is from the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. So this is a different take on the tarot, and I really like the symbolism. Ooh, look, you got the Lovers. Now, interesting, because we've had some talk about love, and this is relationships, emotions, and choices, because the Lovers is also making a choice. Beautiful card, though. Let's get the meaning for it. Now, the angel message for the Lovers card for you, Sagittarius, is this. If you are seeking love, Sagittarius, the angels can work with the angels of romance to bring it into your life quickly. Ask the angels to speak to your guardian angels of your current or future partner to help draw them closer to you. Sag, when this card is drawn, you can expect matters of the heart to take precedence. Powerful relationships may develop with newly met individuals, or already established relationships could start to progress. into a deeper level. In ancient tarot, this card was sometimes referred to as the choice. If you need to make an important decision, it's important to examine all sides of the matter very carefully. This card urges you to probe deep into your own emotions for answers. The action you take should be something you feel strongly about with all your heart. Focus on relationships this week. Interesting. Interesting. So, let's see what the vibe is for you. Thank you so much for being here, Sag. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe for the week. Interesting. Anything else for Sagittarius? Anything else? Yep. All these cards are face down, but the Magician wants to show itself. That you create your reality. What are you creating? Especially with your relationships. Ooh. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, this looks really good. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay. Yep, and I should do that. Okay, now, 5 of Pentacles. Let's let go of our fear. Let's let go of our isolation. It's time to let that go, Sagittarius. The star is saying that the universe has your back. Trust the universe. And it's also time to heal that. It's time to let that go. The Magician creates the reality. That's why they're in the middle there. What are you focusing on? This or positive energy? Once you start creating the reality, that you start manifesting what you want, Queen of Pentacles is an energy of, well, you got to do this practically, feet on the ground. Not only that, but you have to say, I'm worth it. I deserve it. I deserve so much better. I'm going to release this fear. I'm going to release this being in this loneliness or whatever this is. It's a fear of failure. And I'm going to succeed. And now the 3 of Wands in the outcome is saying something that you've been trying to manifest is on its way. I mean, there's no doubt about it. So the fear might be is I don't have this yet, but you have to know. The Magician is using the law of attraction to manifest exactly what you want. And the 2 cards on the side is the universe has your back, so do it. And the Queen of Pentacles is saying you fucking deserve it. These 3 create the 3 of Wands, something you've been waiting for. Damn, let's get some oracles. Let's see what they add to this. Thank you so much. The messages here are just vibing this week already. Yeah. Are we going to focus on conflict and defeat? If we keep focusing on that, the universe can only give us what we're focusing on. You need to trust your intuition, especially when making a choice. And the Sun card. Shine as brightly as the sun. There it is. What's your choice? Choose. Because it's up to you. Now let's add some more oracles. What do we got? These shuffled kind of weird. Anything else? Is there one more? Oh, there's 2 more. Okay, wow. There's a lot to be said here. What? Wow. All right. Too busy focused on challenging times. You see where this message is going, Sag. You got to pay attention to this, really. This is when the reading goes totally fucking you can't make this shit up, okay? It's time to heal this attitude. It's time to change your focus and start creating the reality you want. It's time to take the lead. There's a clear path to follow here, guys. And pay attention to 5, 5, 5. You're at a halfway point where you are not fucking around. There's another 5 too. So that's 4 of them. Pay attention to the 5s. Pay attention to the 5s. In fact, we're going to look that up. We're looking that up right now. All right. 555 is a sign of major life changes, transformation, and embracing new opportunities. Wow. It is about embracing change, new opportunities, a transition period. It may indicate that you're in a transition phase, moving from one chapter to another, and reminds you that change can bring about growth and new possibilities. It's also about trusting the process. Everything is unfolding as it should. It's staying positive in times of change. It's essential to maintain a positive mindset. That's what this is all about. Spiritual guidance. 555 is also seen as a sign of spiritual guidance and learning, urging individuals to embrace their spiritual development and increase their power. And be open-minded to what's coming your way. That's very powerful. Because in the meantime, you're going to be awaiting results, of course, because you got to plant the seeds. And the fool is the one that plants the seeds and then demands fruit to be right there. Well, I planted them. Well, it takes some time. And the Lover's card. Something about relationships. Well, we're up to that point in our reading to start talking about relationships. So let's get some guidance on that. All right. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got here? All right, what do we have for love for Sag? Such interesting, beautiful messages here. What else do we... Yes, okay, there it is. Oh, still a little sore. Still sore. I wouldn't say a little sore. Sometimes I'm a lot sore. Did I just snort? Anxiety about relationships. Because we're too busy focused on all of this. Don't worry about it, guys. Really, I have to tell you, do not worry about it. Listen to the messages here. Empower yourself. Change your focus. You are the creator of your reality. What are you creating? And you're creating with your thoughts and your vibration. If you're focusing on this challenging times and all this, you're going to experience more of it. Do the opposite. Use something you've never done before. Work on it. Put the work in it to make it happen, especially in relationships, and trust your intuition. There's a huge message about that. And luck is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is there. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Something's at work here. Fate is stepping in. The universe has your back. Change your focus. Change your life, especially when it comes to relationships. Now, let's get some messages of love and see what they add to this, because this is great stuff. All right, for some of you, you could have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Not a problem. Children are important to this relationship, this partnership. So maybe that's what you're stressing about, is children. Empower yourself. Trust your intuition. Put your focus on positive things. And abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Yes, again, especially in relationships. It all comes down to that, Sag. And I'm pretty sure we've been talking heavily about relationships. So something here, when you change your focus, starts to manifest. Good. All right, let's get a closing message. Let's wrap it all up for Sagittarius. You may have something to say to somebody. Open up. I'll be a sumbitch. Sag, you're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that what they want's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you've decided to open up. Trust your intuition. Positive thoughts, Sag. There is something about opening up to the possibility of a new relationship, something working its way. You're putting in the effort. You're changing your focus, and you are making this transition. Damn. All right, Sag, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend. We get the vibe for the weekend. It's posted on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Hit the bell notification, and I'll let you know when that happens. And don't forget, I am available for personal readings. You'll probably see me skate across the screen. There I go. Look at that handsome devil. Personal readings are available. Go ahead and click the link in the description, and I'll hook you up. All right. Speaking of up, open up, Sag, because it's time. Spring is here. Let's do this. And I will see you on the weekend. Capricorn, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So happy St. Patty's Day. If you're celebrating, you're eating your corned beef and cabbage, you're drinking a lot of beer. I don't do that. I never was into St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. I don't look good in green. That's what it comes down to, you know. I just don't look good in green. I have olive skin, you know, and I get tan if I'm not tan. If I put on a green shirt, I just look green. You know, I reflect that. So St. Patrick's Day don't work for me. Were you ever in school and you got pinched because you weren't wearing green? Like, what the fuck is that? What is that? But listen, we don't have to worry about that. So have your corned beef and your cabbage, because March 20th, baby, that's the day. That's what we're celebrating this week. And that is when the sun moves into Aries in the spring equinox. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Spring is here. Let me ring that fucking bell. Because it's been a long, cold winter. And I know that, you know, your season is the winter solstice. Yeah, sorry. So let's talk about it. This is a great time for you to actually calibrate your energy to this pinnacle moment. We have 4 of them in the year here on Earth. And our seasons are based around them. And our holidays are also based around them too. So let's do a visual representation, shall you? Look at that. We've got visual aids. We've got the natural order of the Zodiac here. It starts with Aries, okay? And we split the wheel into 4 different directions. Boom, boom. We have 4 sections of the wheel, and it marks off the seasons. It's really great how we can put our sky and what's going on with us on a 2D representation here. Sometimes it works for us and sometimes it doesn't, you know, and we adjust that in astrology. But the spring always marks the first of the Zodiac. Aries, boom, when the sun moves in. So this is the sun's path going around the wheel here. The sun moves into Aries. It's the start of spring. This is a great time to get things done, to get motivated, to plant the seeds of your desires, because the sun then grows in strength. And that's when those seeds start to bloom and get out there, okay? And that's when we have the summer solstice, all right? That's when the sun is at its height. And then it starts to wane or fall. And then when the sun moves into Libra, we call it the fall equinox. So we have the spring equinox, the fall equinox. This is when the sun gains light, and this is when the sun starts to lose light. And then we move into winter, which is your season. That's Capricorn, the beginning of winter. And then we slowly gain. That's when the sun goes to its lowest peak, and now it's starting to gain light, to gain momentum, where we get to spring again. You see how that works? And we are not impervious to this, because what we feel in summer is totally different from what we feel and experience in winter. So why not align to these energies? We start things in the spring. We nurture them in the summer. We harvest them in the fall. And we go introspective and hibernate in the winter and start it all over again. Pretty interesting, you know, but these 4 times a year are big. That's why every civilization had monuments dedicating to those times. So remember that. And you too can recalibrate. I have meditations from solstice, equinox and solstices past, but they still hold the same energy. So go ahead and check those out, you know. Maybe I'll put one up for the spring equinox. Who knows? A lot can happen. I'm recording this on the 14th, so a lot could happen. All right. So before we begin the tarot, thanks for being here. And let's get a message from the Guardian Angel message deck. Okay? It's a spin on the traditional tarot, and I like it. And I like it. Spring, baby. Ooh. Barefoot. Oh, damn. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. The message is the Three of Air, the Three of Swords. I don't like that card. This is sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. Your angels are around you. So at this time, let's get the message, shall we? Three of Air, Three of Air, Three of Swords. One of my least favorite cards in the deck. All right, Capricorn. Loving angels surround you now. They offer healing to all who request it. The sadness you feel will fade away with time, and all that will remain is a stronger, more spiritually evolved you. There is no need to be alone. Seek out loved ones to spend time with. Ask your angels to help you find groups or organizations full of compassionate people who will embrace you with open arms. Give yourself time to heal while also reaching out to embrace the joys of life. Don't forget that. Always look for the positive in any challenge. Ask your guardian angels to help you see the good that came from the adversity. You are an amazing person, Capricorn, created by diverse experiences. The blending of these chapters of your life to form your character makes you one of the divine's beautiful and powerful children. I like that. I like that because that's a pretty difficult card to deal with. So the angel message here is, we understand. We love you so very much. During this time, please remember to ask for our help so that we can do everything possible to comfort you and make our presence felt by you. It's a great time for healing, Capricorn. Allow that to happen. It's a new beginning. The sun has entered Aries. New beginning. Okay? It's the beginning of the astrological year. That's the way I look at it. So take advantage of this energy. All right? And allow yourself that healing. Now, let's get to the meat of it. Let's get the vibe for the week, Capricorn. Thanks so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Leave a comment. It helps the algorithm in the channel, absolutely, and that's what we want. We want growth, don't we, baby? Yes, absolutely. Now, interesting, all these cards are face down except for this one, and that's you. That's the card that represents your sign, the devil, okay? So let's see how this works in here. And when I see the devil, it's don't be tempted to, okay? And then we'll finish it, whatever it is. Aha. Okay. This looks very positive, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay, boom. There it is. Don't be tempted to focus on all the chaos that's happened. It's happened for a reason. You just don't know it yet, and that's okay. It will present itself when you're ready. When you're ready. Now, the Hermit is saying, you know what? Maybe some time away from all the chaos is something you need, but you really need to trust your inner wisdom here, Capricorn. And it's a time to really heal yourself. You know, let go of this. Forgive. Ace of Swords is you need a new way of thinking about this because this is not working. And you kind of know it. The Eight of Pentacles is put in the work. This is time to get things done. You've got things to do. You got things piling up. Get it done. Stop sweeping it under the rug. The King of Pentacles is, you know, feel secure in all that you do. You're wise enough. You're stronger. These situations don't break you down. They do make you stronger. Okay? You have to realize that. Now, this energy is great. The Two of Wands and the Fool. This is making plans. Again, putting in the work. Looking at things, tackling this a different way, in a more spiritually evolved way, you know. Two of Wands is making plans, travel plans. You may be making an impromptu trip this week. The Fool is don't be a fool by focusing on this, but take a risk, something you've never done before, a new way of approaching the same old, same old. And a lot of progress can be made during that time. So pay attention to that, Capricorn. Put in the work to stay out of that. Forgiveness. There's forgiveness on the board. I don't know why. Only you do. So let's get some oracles. Let's see how this adds to it. Yeah, this is get outside and ground. You are safe. You are protected. Don't feel like you're not. Don't be a fool that you're not. That mountain can't stand without a firm foundation, and that's what you need, okay? You need to sacrifice an old way of thinking, this perspective that does not serve you anymore. You're not stuck. You're stuck in your thoughts, and those need to change. When you do, okay, you'll feel much more secure. This is a focus on home also, so pay attention to that. Maybe there's some things going on at home. Have no fear, okay? It'll work out. You have to trust this. You know, there's a lot of pentacles here, which means money coming in, you know, security, that kind of thing. But what this also is there's a lack of security. You're not feeling it, you know, and I think you need to get that back. You'll be successful at it. That's for sure. And material harvest, again, 9 of Pentacles, you deserve it. So get out of this mentality like you don't, like you're put here to suffer. You know, I don't think that's you. So don't be foolish. It's time to look forward to the future very positively and stop looking over your shoulder like someone's going to stab you in the back. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Release that part of yourself that just, it's almost, you know, almost neurotic, I want to say. Just like, ugh, little delulu. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. Okay. You're not stuck. Take the blindfold off. Make the decision to finally let this go, whatever this is. Situation, person, problem. I think it's a mentality. I think it's a way of thinking that you find yourself stuck in because it's always worked before. It's always served you in survival mode. Well, you're not surviving anymore. You're thriving. And if you believe that you're not thriving, you got to get out of that. The 6 of Swords is showing us that, again, it's time to move forward with our thoughts. King of Pentacles is out again. So this could be someone investing in you, you investing your time to feet on the ground. I've got this. This is, I'm achieving this through more mature eyes. I don't need to blame the world. I can forgive myself for doing that. You know what I mean? I'm wiser and I respect that. Okay? And then look at that, the Fool again. Don't be foolish to go back on this old way of thinking. Hopefully around that lunar eclipse, you started to realize this and started to change that negative mindset that keeps you stuck in this way of life that does not serve you anymore, especially in relationships. And 10 of Pentacles, this could be advantageous relationships that last a long time for you. So again, don't be foolish. I mean, the Pentacles here are numerous. And what it's showing is your strength and stability and your security may have been wavered, but it's only because you're focusing on the circumstances and thinking negatively. Again, like looking over your shoulder. You don't need to. You are safe. You are secure. You are loved. You are supported. It's time to make plans. Don't be foolish by focusing on, I got to watch my back. You know what I mean? No, you don't. The angels got your back. Look at that. Damn. That's a good message. So your relationships will prosper because of it. I see something happening spontaneously. I see you open up to the challenges. I think you're ready to take the challenges. I think some of you are stuck in them, but some of you are ready to move forward. And you're not being foolish. You're doing it differently this time. Okay. Let's get some messages of love. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. You just may be in denial. Take off the fucking blindfold. That'll help. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender will help you let go. And unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Okay. Maybe you have been working too much. Maybe you've been avoiding it. denying it. And you need to, there's balance that needs to put in the work into securing long-lasting relationships. Don't deny yourself that. And vulnerability, you can be completely open with this person. So don't be foolish. You close off, energies stagnate, they fall off the board. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that, Capricorn. Especially this week. With the Two of Fool cards out here, there are energies coming together, and it's just gonna boom. You heard it here first. Okay? But insecurity ain't gonna attract shit. Just more things to be insecure about. So just remember that. All right, closing message for you, Capricorn, is believe. Absolutely. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time, Capricorn, that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. Change your thoughts, change your life. Let go of this. Open up to stronger, secure relationships. It's time to take a risk. It's time to be bold. It's time to move forward confidently. You are supported. You are loved. You are protected. All right, Capricorn, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend. Post it on Wednesdays or Thursdays. It depends on what I got going on. But hit the bell notification and it will let you know when I do. And don't forget, I am available for personal readings. There I go. And personal in person and online. So, folks, hit me up. Let's talk about it so you can be about it, so you can enjoy it. And you can say, damn, Jeff, that was a great reading. I'm going to do this, and I'm doing it. And I'm not going to be a fool. I'm going to take the chance. It's my reset. This is my week. All right, Capricorn, I love you all, and I will see you. Have a great spring, and I will see you on the weekend. Aquarius, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So welcome, Aquarius. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Let's get down to it. It's time to celebrate. What's it time to celebrate? Well, March 20th, the sun moves into Aries, and that is what is called the spring equinox. Yes, that's right. Spring is officially sprung, and I couldn't be happier. I hate the winter. It's not that I don't hate it. It's just, I love to do things, and I can't really do things in the winter. I'm not a snow bunny. I ain't going snowboarding or fucking skiing. Fuck, I don't even want to shovel when I have to. You know what I mean? It's just too cold. I like warm weather. I'm a Leo. Jungle. That kind of weather, man. My hands are freezing just thinking about it, But the spring is here, and the spring is a great time to align with the energies that are going on around us. I mean, how can we not? We're all affected by the seasons and the cycles that they are in. And this is a great time to align to those energies. And being an astrologer, I've really taken into heart those 4 times of the year, and I'll show you. We got visual aids. Hey, this is the horoscope wheel. This is the natural order of the zodiac. That's what we call that. And the sun moves around the wheel here. Okay, it's a visual representation of the 3D world on a 2D space. Okay, so we got to do the best we can. And each of these, the wheel is divided into 4 sections. When we divide the circle into 4 sections, we get our seasons. Now we have equinoxes, the spring and the fall equinox. Okay, those are going this way. And the solstices, the summer and the winter solstices, that go that way. All right, interesting. And how the seasons divide the signs. Each season is 3 signs long, or 3 months, 3 quarters, And same here. You can see how time is constructed that way, and our calendar and everything. But spring signifies the sun moving into Aries. That is the start of spring. And then when we look at what we can do around this time, this is a time where renewal happens. It's an excellent time for renewal. When we were in the darkest deep depth of winter, there was nothing growing. It almost seems like it's an end to everything, which is not true, because as the sun grows in strength to the spring equinox, we get a renewal of thing. All of a sudden, the trees that were bare start to, bear leaves. The ground that's all mud now starts to grow flowers and grass, and everything's green and blossoming and flourishing. That's what you can pick up with the spring equinox, is that this is an excellent time for you to renew yourself and plant the seeds of your desires. And as you plant those seeds of your desires and nurture them, the sun grows in strength. And at the summer solstice, that's when it reaches its highest point in the sky. That's when it's the warmest. That's when things are just flourishing, okay? Radiating. And then as we pass the summer solstice, we start to get into what we call fall, the fall equinox, where the sun falls below the horizon and loses its strength and light. And the next 3 months from the fall go to the winter solstice, when the winter solstice marks the lowest point of the sun's light, where the summer solstice recognizes the highest point, you see? But the winter solstice, as dark as it seems, there's another message of hope there, because once we reach the winter solstice, the sun starts to regain its strength and light to where we go back to the beginning again, which is spring. And I love that everything's in a cycle. We are all in a cycle. We're all spinning. Everything is spinning. Everything's in a cycle here. You know what I mean? So if you fall in line with these 4 beginnings of the cycles and use astrology and, follow the lunations, the new moons and the full moons, and plan your life and accordingly and your energy accordingly, you'll find that your life will flow that much better. That's why astrology was so attractive to me, is that how could we deny it? How can you deny that it's there? Where it's all around you. And when you become separate from that cycle, we lose something. We're not going with the rhythms of life. We're working against it, which makes things harder. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, all in all, what we got from that is the spring equinox is an excellent time to begin again. It's like, we celebrate Easter. Well, people celebrate Easter, and that's a renewal. Born again. Think about it. Okay, so Aquarius, food for thought, Before we start the tarot reading, I like to get a message before the readings now. So let's get a message from the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. I like this deck. Let's see what we got, all right? Let's see what we got. What's the message for this week? Queen of Fire. Nice, intelligent, exuberant, and determined. So you have that Queen of Fire energy, all right? Let's read up about it. Okay, parent, spouse, executive, environmentalist, and yoga teacher. That may perfectly match your life, or perhaps you wear different. Perhaps you wear different, what? But equally diverse hats. Oh, okay, I just had to keep reading. All right, let's do this again. Parent, spouse, executive, environmentalist, and yoga teacher. That may perfectly match your life, or perhaps you wear different but equally diverse hats. All right. The important point is that you can do anything once your heart and mind are engaged. Others are naturally drawn to your beautiful and happy nature. Your life may be challenging, but you are very aware that you are making a difference in the world, and it feels good to be you. Okay? So here's the angel message for this. People admire you and would love to be of assistance. Let them. Or perhaps it's you who is being called to help others. If so, shine your light. so that those in need can follow your example. So this is about change. This is about determination. This is about leading from the heart this week, okay? Interesting. And having this, you know, because the sun is in a fire, moving into a fire sign, you're feeling that spark. You know, you're ready. You're ready to make a change. So again, embracing what the spring equinox offers is a great time for you to get determined and feel good about the next phase of your life. All right? Excellent. All right. Let's get the vibe for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Wow, every single air sign has gotten the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Anything else? Wow. Got a lot of queens here. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, also in this. Yeah, look at that. All right. Here it is. The Queen of Cups is in the middle of this reading, and they want me to focus on that, is letting go. Trust your emotions. Trust your intuition. Allow the universe to guide you. There's a lot of queen energy here. That's a lot of feminine energy, which is emotional, which needs that you need to regulate that. The Two of Pentacles is showing that there could be an imbalance of things right now, Aquarius. A lot is going on. You know, you've got the Tower here, which is a lot of things changing, a lot of things shifting. And instead of taking the initiative, you're kind of just going with the flow. And it's kind of, it's got you imbalanced. It could be a financial situation, which I'm saying don't worry about that with the Queen of Pentacles here. There's a lot to unpack, but the Queen energy cannot be denied. And that is embracing, it's feeling it through without letting it imbalance you, okay? So trust your intuition. Queen of Pentacles is keeping your feet on the ground also, okay? The Three of Wands is something you've been waiting for is coming in, but only if you believe you deserve it. See, that's what's got you imbalanced here, is something has you emotionally kind of devoid of the enthusiasm and determination that you deserve this. And I find it very interesting that the Three of Wands, and we have 1, 2, 3 queens here. So all these queens each add to what's happening here with the Three of Wands. Determination, intuition, and feet on the ground, knowing you deserve it. Those three will get you out of this imbalance and put you towards what you've been waiting for. Because there is something coming here that you've been waiting for. I would say like maybe a job, promotion or raise or something like that. Okay? Interesting. All right. Just be patient with your process. That could be it too. You may be impatient with what's going on here. The sun is saying, again, focus on the light. We're moving into more light. March 20th. Embrace that. Relationships become a focus. Things come into balance with that, and the Chariot is triumph. But be patient. Let's not rush into things here, okay? Aries energy can be very impatient. It can act first and think later. And it's like, oh, you know what I mean? So be aware of that also. Okay. All right, Aquarius. What? Oh, there it is right there. Wow. Really interesting shuffle there, but let's do it. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Letting go of this. Helpless and hopeless. We're letting go of that. Be patient with your process. There's tools here on how to do it. Choose your battles. What are you choosing here? To focus on the imbalance or focusing on balance? Remember, putting yourself in this position will keep you helpless and hopeless. It's time to move out. Again, using the Three Queens energy here and reaching out another 3. That's reaching out to your friends, to your family, putting yourself out there. Important. All right. Let's get some love. So something here is happening. Could be with a relationship. You're just too focused on the negative, and I think that's what screws everything up here, you know? Again, Aquarius, too much in their head, of course. All right. Okay. It's putting in the work. Using what you've learned so far in your relationships to move forward here. The King of Wands to the Queen of Wands is trying something new. Again, being determined, using that fire energy to propel you forward. And I've got two knights here, which is taking action. Knight of Swords is speaking it into existence. You may be getting a message from somebody. And Knight of Wands is an offer here to change. That's what this is all about, is changing. It could also be that this queen, this king, and this knight are adding to the three wands here to bring what you want. The Two of Wands is making plans. You may be traveling to see your loved one or something like that, especially with the World card here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or fellow Aquarius. So be aware of that. But there's something changing here when you allow the change to happen. That's huge. All right, let's get message of love. Messages of love, I should say. Okay. All right. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Okay, so the reach out here, that could be it. It could be successful. There's an opportunity here. Maybe you have to pronounce it. Maybe they will. I don't know. Maybe the both of you will just come together and say it at the same time. Something like that. Something completes here. There's a cycle completing. And maybe a friendship is leading to more. Something's definitely changing here. And abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Now that goes all the way to the beginning of this imbalance with the Two of Pentacles. Open up to abundance. That's another message underlying all this other stuff. Is open up to abundance, and abundance will flow to you, okay? It's something you've been waiting for. And fate, this is a destined partnership. Yeah, there's a lot of indications for that here, and I would open up to that again. Maybe that's what you're feeling helpless and hopeless about, is that not having the prospect of somebody in your life. Open up to it. Again, it all comes down to the Queen of Cups here, using that energy of just opening up to what the universe can offer you. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Aquarius. But something's at work here, something you've been waiting for. It's going to take you to be bound and determined to make this work for you. All right, we've got that one right there. And what is this? Receive. Look at that. Aquarius, you're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts, and that's what this is all about for this reading. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. A lot of opening up here. Letting this go and opening up to it. And oh my God, how this will set off the next 3 months for you. Really pay attention to that, Aquarius. This is great energy. Make it happen. Lots of wands here. It's available to you to make it happen. Get bound and determined to open to receive. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Damn, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Put I claim it in the comments. Don't forget to watch the Freakin' Weekend. That's posted for for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the weekend vibe. That'll be posted on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't really know when I'm going to post it, either one on those days, but hit the bell notification and it will let you know. I'm also available for personal readings. Oh, look at that handsome devil right there. So go ahead and click the link in the description for in-person, online, one-on-one readings. Oh yeah, I will hook you up. All right, Aquarius, be open to receive. The world is your oyster this week. And happy spring, and have a great week. I will see you on the weekend. Pisces, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from March 17th all the way to March 23rd. So welcome, Pisces. Hope you are doing well. I'm just looking to see if this computer has been acting a little wonky, and trying to see if it's going to be glitching out or anything. I don't understand what's going on here, to tell you the truth. But if you want to bear with me and kind of work through the process here, I'll come on down. um, yeah, it seems to be running a little high. We're just going to roll with it, okay? All right, so Pisces, welcome. We're going to be talking about a huge, huge, huge major energy shift this week. And this is the sun moving into Aries. It's a big deal. I'm so excited. It's the spring equinox. That's right. Spring has sprung. Yes. Happy spring equinox, everybody. I can't wait. This is my favorite time of year. There's actually 4 times of the year that are favorite to me. And I'll tell you why. As an astrologer, I've learned that the 4 times, ooh, look at that, visual aids. And we've got the 4 seasons here. This is the wheel of the Zodiac. We call it the natural order of the Zodiac, okay? And it starts with Aries, ends with Pisces here, where you're at. We're coming out of Pisces season into Aries season. March 20th, the sun moves into Aries. That signifies spring. We have a line dividing the circle in half. Those are the equinoxes, spring and fall. And then we divide it in half again, top to bottom, which are the solstices, the summer and the winter solstice, okay? And let me describe you these 4. These are our seasons, and this is the path of the sun. But what we want to do is embrace these times of year. Get into these times of year instead of fight against them. You know what I'm saying? Like in the spring, it's a time to get excited, to clean out your closet, to get ready for the summertime, to plant the seeds of your desires, to move forward. It's a time of rebirth and renewal. That's why we celebrate Easter at this time. And the sun gains in strength as the seeds you planted start to grow and bloom. And in the summer, at the highest point of the sky, the sun is the brightest. It is shining on all of that. And we're going out to enjoy the abundance of the time where the sun is just so in sync, and we're out there and things are blooming and it's beautiful weather and we're enjoying ourselves. It's a time of luxury and enjoying ourselves. And then at the summer solstice, the midsummer, I should say, the sun starts to fall out of its highest point. That's why we have the fall equinox opposite the spring. That's when the sun moves into Libra. And the sun also moves into Cancer. I keep forgetting that at the summer solstice. I love the summer solstice. The fall equinox is when the time that we have harvest. The things that we planted and nurtured in the spring and summer are harvested in the fall. And we harvest so we can get ready for the winter, because the sun falls out of light until we get to this winter solstice when the sun moves into Capricorn. And that's when the sun is at its lowest peak. But then it is reborn. The sun is rising. The sun has risen. This is Christmas time. No coincidence. The sun is reborn, and it's gaining light in the spring equinox. It's renewed. It's reborn when we thought it was gone. You align yourself to these 4 times of the year just by acknowledging them, just by going outside and doing something that aligns to these 4 times of the year, and just having a knowing and connectedness at the universe and the solar system at this time. Your life will flow in such a better way. That's what drew me into astrology in the first place, is how these cycles are outside of us, but they're also inside of us as well. And when you get in sync with both of those cycles together at the same time, it's magic, man. Then you learn more about astrology, and you learn about new and full moons. You learn a lot about that here in this channel, and taking advantage of those times. And it works in sync. That's what drew me to astrology, is the kind of like aha moment of as above, so below, as within, so without. And that's a hermetic law, It's all around you. How can you deny it? And when you get into these cycles and you move with these times of the year, You flourish and grow just like what you're seeing outside of you. And I just found it fascinating. I could go on and on and on about that. And the correlations between inner and outer, it's just, it's beautiful. It's poetry. It's the beauty of the universe. All right, Pisces, let's get a message for you from your angels and guides. This is from the Guardian Angel Message Tarot. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Which one? Okay, that one. Okay. All right. Ooh, the Eight of Air. Self-doubt, confusion, and free will. See, this is where we're coming out of. Ugh, that's just giving me the chills looking at that. But Witter can try. It ain't going to happen, But this is confusion, self-doubt. Let's read about that, shall we? Pisces, you can always choose freedom. The situation you are in is most likely makes you feel trapped, but the truth is that there's always another path, a way to move toward joy. Ask your angels for the gift of self-confidence. Reach within and tap your own inner strength and know that there is nothing you cannot do if you only believe in yourself. Refuse to be stuck in a life that doesn't make you happy. That's important. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Make a promise to yourself, Pisces, that you will take one step every day toward the future you desire and then get going. So here's the angel message for you. Dear child, you have forgotten the power of your own free will. You are never trapped except by your own thoughts or your perceptions. There is always another way if you believe. You are not stuck. Damn. That's incredible. Like my coffee mug? University of San Antonio. Hell yeah. I'm coming to see you soon, baby. Real soon. It's almost time for my baby's wedding. Well, wedding number 1. And then we got another one in July. It's the same one, but, celebrating it across all 50 states, I guess. We're starting in 2. Oh, whatever. I love you, baby. Okay, let's get the vibe for the week, Pisces. You're not stuck. Thank you for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Show Daddy Jeffy that there's some love out there. Look at the King of Pentacles. Feet on the ground. What else do we have? Taking action. Communication, of course. Releasing your burdens. Oh boy, there's a lot on the menu this week. Okay, is that it? Yes. Oh, Jesus. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. That's where I was going with that. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah. Okay. See, this is what we're talking about right here, Pisces. We need to let some shit go. All right. We got the Tower, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. All right. So that lunar eclipse could have really fucking packed a loop for us, We need to let this go, whatever this is. God, I just hate seeing the 3 of Swords. It's just so, ugh. The Tower, that lunar eclipse energy, it might have got you spinning, There's a lot going on, Pisces. I understand that. But the 10 of Wands is release your burdens. You know what to do. So again, it's time to walk away from this. It's time to move on. You're not stuck. Make a move. Make the move. Make the move. Make the move. That's what I keep getting that message over and over and over again. What we need to embrace is the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This is using our higher faculties, of course. Feeling safe and secure in our decisions, especially our business decisions, standing our ground, being mature about it. You're well educated and trust your gut. That's what gives you the advantage in everything that you do, is trusting your intuition and following it. The Knight of Swords is taking action, mental action, moving towards your dreams, opening up to it. There could also be a message coming in about a new beginning here that is Fantastic. New money coming in, something like that, an offer being made to you. And the Six of Wands is victory and success. This is great. This is absolutely great energy. But we need to get out of this. And this is what you're stuck in. And it's all about self-confidence. Self-confidence, baby. You know, that's what it's all about. Because people can smell lack of confidence like bad cologne. For real. Especially if you're, you know, management and in a leadership position, you can see that right away. So people are receptive to other energies. They just do it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? But it's about self-confidence. You got this. Wow. That card, I was almost ready to pull out of the deck and it pulled itself out. Yeah. Do not turn your back on opportunities that have come up to you this week. In fact, we need to walk away from not taking more steps to opportunities. This may be a time where you just need some quiet time, but it's that inner strength. That's the first pillar of feeling safe and secure in all that you do. And Nine of Pentacles is material harvest. So again, there could be a job focus here that you could be getting a raise or something like that. But don't turn your back on opportunity here. That shows that you're kind of being stuck and you don't need that. All right. Now let's look at love. Let's see, what do we got for love? I like the nines here. We got 3, 6, 9. You're manifesting. Walk away. Let's release some of our burdens this week. It's an excellent time to do that. You know? Yeah, strong indication of job promotion opportunities. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, as far as relationships, let's get out of the uncertainty of it. You know, put in the work. Admire everything, how far you've come so far, you know? And that's great. That's great. It's about empowering yourself, taking that time alone to go ahead and empower yourself, another 3. And the sun, shining as brightly as the sun, being, you know, you got the sun and the moon out here, you know, so there's that balance that we're trying to get to, you know, our emotions versus our personality and all of that. So be aware of that, okay? But look at this. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Many offers coming your way. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles in the general reading and then in the love reading. So an opportunity comes through a partnership or relationship, something that really pays off. If we just get out of this uncertainty, I feel that's the warning for you, is to get out of the uncertainty and step into the, oh yeah, because there's a lot being offered to you here, especially in relationships. It's something you've actually manifested and worked for. So again, payoff and feeling good. Yeah, big message about intuition. You already know the answers you seek. So move confidently forward with them. Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. That's okay. The uncertainty, you know, there's your opportunity to get out of it. If they're unavailable to give you all you deserve, because you deserve so much more. And it looks like you're getting plenty. You know what I'm saying? So let this go. And new love or recommitment to love is developing. Absolutely. That's for a lot of you Pisces right across the board. So getting out of this stuck energy and building your confidence and trusting your intuition will lead you to a lot of new beginnings this week. You already start to see these manifest. Within 3 months, you'll notice this right away. All right, let's get a closing message for you Pisces. Let's wrap it all up and see what we got. What is the message for Pisces? Absolutely. We started with letting go and we are ending with letting go. Pisces, you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. Absolutely. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. All right, Pisces, you got the message loud and clear. Let this go to open up to all these offers being made. Look at all of this coming your way. And you can do that by releasing what no longer serves you and not turning your back on opportunity this week. You're not stuck. All right, Pisces, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend either post it on Wednesday or Thursday. Hit the bell notification and it'll let you know when I decide to post it. And don't forget, I'm available for personal readings. Here I go across the screen. Oh, look at that handsome devil. And we're accepting in-person and online requests for readings. So go ahead and click that link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page and I will hook you up. I will help you let go of all this bullshit. All right, Pisces, happy spring equinox. Enjoy your week. I love you all and I will see you on the weekend.